Sini same tu. Same. Ball iko. Weka tu hapo. Chatu hapo. So I'll be remembering it when I see it.
I got it.
You got it?
For IG. Yeah, okay. For IG.
The other one is coming on your WhatsApp. Are we live? So then you guys need to settle down.
Watch this weekend.
Doreen Lampa, Obinna masaa dhambi imefika mapema leo ni aje? So you can put your phone on silent.
Yeah. Watu washaanza kusema vile mimi kwa mdomo.
Wanasema masaa dhambi imefika mapema. Watu wachukue notebook.
Wameanza na violence.
Wanasema watu wachukue notebook na kalamu, narudia tena. Kina Failuna na Sheila, wewe ni Faith Ndeti. Anawaambia wachukue kalamu na notebook.
Nini hiyo nashindwa kuzima ina beep beep.
Unazima nini?
I've muted, si nini inashinda ikibip. I've put on aeroplane, but that's the only way with this one.
Oh, itaanza kubip.
So mimi niko sorted. So hiyo ndo kamera yangu.
Yeah, but that's your camera, that's your baby, that's your friends. You're going to be talking to it.
Tukai position ndo watu, because people look for anything to comment on. Dashboard iko sawa.
Yes. Wewe ni funny.
It helps with the code names.
Yeah. It helps.
It does.
In the comments.
Nasema it helps with the code names.
Code names.
For the show.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So I can still use my code names.
Yes.
Lakini maswali yanakuja through comments, eh?
No, I got you, man. Gertrude, tulia nikupange. Shida ya nini? Relax. Breathe. Breathe. Yeah, ndakupanga tu ati she's so cute. Washaanza mapema. Hapo watoto wote wamelala. Okay.
Room vile imejaa wanaume, where are the ladies?
Nataka mama nipe gazelle.
Grace, are you there? It's Grace and the lady with the cold hands. Okay.
Akona mkono baridi.
We are enough.
Ana mtu.
Si ndio, we can take these guys.
Ana mtu.
We are enough. Ana mtu.
Mkono yake baridi. Katrina, si ndio?
Tutamchongea ambao ama
Katrina mkono yake na kwanga imestunya. Tumemwambia tembea huku watu wakuone. Ako tu hapo Obinna Show live.
Sasa wewe ukimweka huko every night.
Yeye ndiye anashindanga hapa. Tunamwambia enda hata kwa street na Jackie Ogaga. Unaona Korira alienda mara moja akaonekaniwa. Sikia, this mama is beautiful. Kulan ma style deadly. Masani ya kuvaa earphones. Guess tuko na mbio. Scorpion kadunga. Those are your terms?
No,
Scorpion kadunga.
Scorpion. The position.
She's full of vibes.
Thank you.
She's my role model always and will take advice hata kama tutapotea njia.
Lakini sijawahi poteza mtu yoyote njia.
Alipewa confidence 101%. Nipewe huyu. Hiyo ni boiling point.
Taken already.
No, boiling point anakuanga ni fisi. Si wetu peke yake amesema apewe. Hata karibu aseme tumpatie Katelo. Katelo alikuwa akasema nipewe huyu. Check her smile. Wow. Ati huyu mama ameweza aki siumpe namba yangu aki. George William, hautatobwa. Huyu ni Otero. Oyo miawa. Huyo kwa Kijaluo na maisha soft.
I understand a bit of Luo.
Okay.
Kikuyu ndo shida na huko ndio kwetu.
Na huko ndo kwenyu. Oh, that's strange.
Imagine.
She's taken by a Kikuyu man.
Long time ago.
I love her. I love her. Ausema mambo live, hakuna kitu uficha. Okay, Obinna cheza kiwewe mzee. Ati mimi ni yatima niachieni huyu. Julius Ochola.
Yeah, ni yatima. What does that got to do with anything? Tumwone huruma. Oh my goodness.
Haya. I think to answer, welcome to Obinna Show live. When it's Monday, you know it's time to have the good vibes. It's time to inspire and motivate. Above all, we aim to educate and entertain. Okay, so this particular episode is going to be very entertaining and also very educative. Everything that you hear on this show can be applied in your life. But if you choose wewe sikia na uziwache hapa. Okay? Musiseme Obinna this, Obinna that. Alrighty, of course, we're coming live to you from Samaki on Otero. This joint is known for amazing seafood. We have amazing seafood at this joint. You can come and try your hand on that one. And also, ample parking space. And the meal saizi may increase our resume. Say tuko na pizza, tuko na nyama choma, tuko na car wash. Things are happening, man. Pull up. If you've never been at Samaki, make a point of coming through. Alrighty, let's start this. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on Obinna Show Live, we've looked for her and finally she's here. Gertrude Mungai. What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. It's about time.
It's about time.
You want to watch tu hii show. Nasema hii, wacha tu. Hii mwaka ikiisha, kabla Janita nitamtafuta.
Nitajipeleka.
Nitafuta kwanza.
Tulikuwa tumekupangia kitambo, upatikani. Even DM, you took a while.
Mimi napatikanaga.
Mafans wako unawanini hivyo?
Hapana, mimi na read each and every DM. Hata ukiongea vibaya mimi bado nasoma.
Kuna wale wanaongea vibaya?
Kuna wale wanaongea vibaya.
Kwa DM yako?
Kwa DM tu bado.
Wanasema nini?
Wanaongea tu vile wanaongea. Unajua hii subject yangu saa nyingine inaweza kuanza kuconfuse watu. So zote mimi nazisoma. Zingine na ignore tu, lakini most of it I reply. Nashangaa kwa nini sikuona yako. I reply.
Mambo ni mengi. Unajua jina yangu ya
it's good to be here.
Na jina yangu ya kazi. Jina kudiemu unakuja na kadi inaitwa vampire. Unakuja hey.
I know. Even those are hey, I answer them.
You also say hey.
Yeah. Lakini if you say hi, mambo, you know, it will be hi, the next time please say what you want. Manake sina time ya mambo, umeshindaje, umelalaje, umeamkaje.
Me at a time ni tricky. Hata hiyo hi tu ya kwanza.
Imagine I try.
No, just say hi then say.
Say whatever you want.
If I happen to bump on, because iko mingi, if I bump on your DM, wacha nipate full information, then you screenshot, forward to Omosh, handle. But say uko hi, then you're waiting for me to say hi.
Ama nikuulize kitu.
Then you say hello.
Ukisha sema hi uliza.
Kuna hiyo nikuulize kitu.
Nikuulize kitu.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Just get, hi Obinna, my name is, venye mwana text, say, I call you, don't pick, hi, my name is Obinna, I wanted to see if you can come on Obinna Show live, we record on Mondays. Say yes or no.
Or people can actually call you, or DM you to ask you if they can come.
Yeah.
Should have known that.
They always do. Kuna wale wamekuja hapo
walijinvite. Unangoja, uulizwe, ualikwe.
No. You know, I might not have gotten round to you because watu wako wengi kwa the space who are doing the things we are doing. Influential people, important people, there are many.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm like, no. I'm like, so I'm like, Grace, ebu weka. Like last week, kuna mwingine alitu DM. Ilikuwa last week, nikatumia Grace, nikamwambia next week, mweke on. Yeah, just like that.
Or you have something to say.
Yes. Na kuna wale wananipigia wananithreaten.
Wanakuthreaten?
Obinna nakuja hapo.
Hiyo si threat. Si umepata guest for free. Hiyo si threat. Si anasema ameji-invite. Hiyo si shida.
Obinna nakuja hapo next week. Niweke. Next ni when? MC Jesse. Ndio huyo.
Oh, those kind of people.
Prince. We, ile kipindi yako unafanyanga when? One MC Jesse na amejua. Monday niko hapo. I'm like,
they have something to say.
Mimi nakuja. I'm like, it's fine. Moses Kuria. Wewe. Hiyo kipindi iko saa ngapi? Nakuja. I'm like, okay, sawa.
Okay, that sounds good.
I'm like, sawa. I'm like, okay. Siku moja napata tu simu hapa. Nisikie, sala.
Lakini mi watch tu hii naona saa ingine watu wanakuja hapo upande wa relationship. Unakuta wengine wanakuja wakiwa wawili, wanatoka wakiwa mmoja.
Mambo
hiyo ilikuwa inaniogopesha. So nikasema, okay, hii show pengine. I've seen that. I've been watching. I'm like, whoa. Anything can go down.
Anything can happen. We make no promises. We, however, take no prisoners.
I'm safe.
And we mean well. No, uko safe. Kwani una amani na mtu wako? Imagine. Tafanya kuna mastingo deadly.
But they are not enough to keep a dude. They are not enough.
Mastingo deadly.
Peke. Azitoshagi.
Bado msioka na kuacha wewe. Na venye wewe ndio tero, wewe ndio professor wa mastingo.
It's not enough apparently. Maana nafikiri most of the relationships mambo ya Mombasa Raha kusi shida. Shida, it's everything else. Mombasa Raha, if you ask me, that's for the people who are watching me for the first time. I like to use code names. Obinna unajua what Mombasa Raha is,
Kusoma katiba.
Yes. Alafu unajua Mr. Victor, Miss Victoria, Miss Victoria plus Mr. Victor equals Mombasa Raha. So unipati nikiongea the
Suseme tu Getrude tool.
Sunaona kila mtu akona majina zake
mingi. Useme kugonga.
Ndio nakwambia huwa hainanga shida. Manake you both have what it takes. So problem is everything else.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Inaenda kuchemuka. Mshaona sasa tunatumia Mr. Victor. How did you even come with the name Mr. Victor?
It's because when the first TV show ever, my first TV show at K24, the guy the CEO took a chance. So alikuwa ananiambia ile tu mnajaribu tu kama hiki kitu itawaka. Sasa hizo wa Kenya wanajifanya kwa conservative kama nini, lakini I've been doing this for almost 2 years, lakini behind closed doors na wanawake. Very few times I would talk to men. So me, I went knocking doors looking for a TV show. Around that time mainstream media was a thing. So nikakuwa turned down a number of
stations wako like
lakini nilipoenda K24 kasema okay, let's give it a try. I went to meet the person at 8. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon we were working on a show. Yeah, so the very first time the mdosi was there pacing up and down. Imagine was the one who said cut, not even the director, because I would say, you know, vagina. I was like, no, Mrs. Mungai, we can't say that on TV. So I decided, this show has to work, man. I really need this because I have something to say. Ndo nikaanza, unaona kama unaenda Mombasa Raha, unaanza na dashboard, supporting document. It worked. And that stays kuchuna mboga. That's doggy style. Come on. Watu wanachunanga mboga aje. I'm not saying you do this at the bush, but although if you try that,
doggy style unaenda kuchuna mboga.
Doggy style naita kuchuna mboga. Erection ni kuchemsha muhogo. Those are the code names I use. So an old man can come to my office. We are talking about premature ejaculation. Na tutaongea kuhusu sex, tutaongea kuhusu penis, but we will cover the whole thing and not mentioning.
Mkeaja mihogo na kuchuna mboga na
sasa unajua Mrs. Mungai, mimi nikitaka kwenda Mombasa Raha hata sifiki nafika tu hapa Mlolongo, nimeshamaliza. Nikichemsha muhogo haikui ngumu vizuri. Amenielezea shida zake zote na tumesolve hiyo problem. Yeah. Men have more problems than women if you ask me. And I've been doing this for over 15 years. Women most of the time they're ready to go. You don't agree?
Mimi kwa kipindi ndajionea mambo. Kuna jamaa nilihost, ule jamaa anaitwaje ule Mkikuyu anatembea na nini?
Atembea nini?
Mbote. Kuna Mkikuyu anaitwa Mbote. Alikuja pia akaniambia mambo zingine hapa. Na umesema women are ready to go most of the time. According to Mbote, watu wakwangi ready to go sometimes. That's why, okay, mambo ni mingi. Tutafika huko. Tutaanza pole pole by the time tunachuna mboga. But who even tunas mboga like that? Like, si ungeita a different name.
Like what? Like what?
Jina.
Kama nini?
Jina gani yenye watu wanashikanisha?
You can't, I mean, it's already doggy style. You can't call it
Ndio, si doggy style that tupate jina ingine.
Okay, so unataka tuite aje?
Umbwa koko.
You know what umbwa koko is? Umbwa koko ni nini?
Si ile dogi na nini?
Zina randa ovyo. Wezi ita hivyo. It's a beautiful thing.
So kuchuna mboga?
Kuchuna mboga is beautiful.
Mbona zile nyama?
Inategemea mboga aina gani? Inaweza kuwa murenda ina slide. Okay, sorry. You said what?
Watu wa okra wote wamefika.
Exactly.
Career breathe. Utata kuwa cameraman. Na ndio.
Come on guys. I'm a sexpert. You don't expect me to speak like
that's the title.
Yes, I'm a lifestyle designer on sex and relationships.
Like ni mtu anasomea shule ama ni experience tu?
Both. I don't have a medical background. You understand?
Yako ni umejaribu ukaona ina work?
Kuna ile ya kujaribu for over 20 years.
Okay.
Na kuna ile mafunzo unapata informally, you know, kama nilienda mpaka Uganda. Nilipoanza hizi session kila mtu ananiambia, Uganda this, Uganda and that. Nika decide, let me go and see what do they have that we don't have in Kenya. No offense, but I think we've got this.
Uganda ain't got nothing on us?
If you remove the pulling, a Kenyan woman is all round up, you know.
What
it's not just Ugandans, they pull.
Pull what?
They pull the genitals
of the man.
Not the man. See there, guys. Hey. Why you freaks relax?
Uganda, please.
You've never heard of the Ugandan women who are supposed to be better than Kenyan women?
No, but they are. Na ile submission, ile sebo ogambachi.
Really?
I have cooked some food for you. Alafu anapiga magoti chini na kuserve, please. This food is ready and I am ready. Which one will you start with? We've been told that Ugandan ladies are lovers.
Yeah.
So Kenyan ladies are machine na nini?
Other than that, they pull the genitals, and it's not the clit, it's usually the labia. It's not the pleasure knob. You know, it's the lips. They pull in a certain way. So
the men pull.
The women pull.
They pull for themselves.
And they elongate the surface area for pleasure. So can I describe? I mean, this is night.
Yeah.
Kama kuna mtoto hebu enda ulala. Manake mimi naona
okay, Davido hiyo logo ya 18 iweke ikuwe kubwa kidogo.
Please.
Ongeza size ya hiyo logo tafadhali. If you are a parent and you're watching this one with a toy, this is not the time for children.
Don't do that.
It's 10 p.m. so automatically.
This face is not baby friendly.
Yeah. So right now we're about to talk some serious business for the ones who are married alone. Good. Or
the ones who are sexually active. So, you see, and I'm talking about the
Victoria.
But when I say Miss Victoria, to me it's the vulva plus the canal.
Okay.
You understand where the Mr. Victor is being buried.
Okay.
To me, that's Miss Victoria.
Being buried?
Okay, where he goes.
Yo.
Okay, where he goes in.
He's not being buried.
Okay, like, where he goes in.
He hides. Like,
okay, you see, that's why I'm using code names. Mara utaki code names.
No,
okay, so pale Mr. Victor anaingia. To me, that's Miss Victoria. But the correct word, the opening is the vulva, isn't it?
Okay.
And then the canal.
Okay.
So, us Kenyans, we don't pull. So what we need to do is, and I think I forgot the vaginal gym in the car. It will be brought in a few minutes. Vaginal gym. You turn and tighten the Miss Victoria opening. You turn and tighten it. But the Bagandas, they pull the labias. Unaona, paka unaona zina. I didn't think it was beautiful. Zina with age and weight. Like my trainer had to show me, because even me, I went thinking it's pulling the pleasure knob, which is the clit. It's not the clit. It's the labias. So a bit of weight and a bit of age. She opened to show me. I didn't even have to do this. There were zilikuwa zina. Hapo Mkenya atakimbia.
Yeah, clearly. Why do you think that?
I mean, if they are aroused, if they are sexually aroused, oh my goodness, you know, to us it's just turning and tightening, but for them, the surface area for them to get pleasure, the men will enjoy, but the woman will enjoy to the maximum. So, but it's still considered as a female genital mutilation.
Yeah. God damn.
But it increases the pleasure for the woman.
Okay.
But as Kenyan, we are okay. All you have to do is turn and tighten the opening and we'll be good to go.
Pamela.
But the submission and the nini, even Kenyan women do that. Yeah. It's only that they do.
Have you dated Kenyan women?
I haven't dated Kenyan
Very
women.
Very good. Let
I've not dated, but they are my sisters and I live with them. I'm around them.
How
you know,
they operate when you are around and how they operate when you are not around is different. They know you are a sex part, so they'll show you things.
I don't think so.
Do you know? Let me tell you something interesting.
They're a bit militant, I agree. But most of them don't come into the relationship being militant. Something usually happens for them to be militant.
You see, nearly 90% of the couples, you know, how they live in real is not how they live when they have visitors around.
I'm aware of that.
Wageni wakinyanga dem amekuwa loving husband, oh darling, you need help with nini. Wageni wakitoka, wewe usijichukulie, wewe gaidi. Nini toa nguo na upande kwa kitanda.
I'm not even talking about the just interactions. I mediate. I'm a mediator. I'm not a marriage counselor, but I mediate. Okay. When people have issues, they come to me. And we sit down and we talk about the issues. So I have a lot of inside information. It's not just from people I interact with.
Okay.
The only thing I would change is for them to be a little bit less militant. Na si maisha ya nipe nikupe, pea na kwanza na utapata. That's the only difference, if you ask me, between the Kenyan women and the Tanzanian women and the Ugandan women. To us, you have to earn it.
By militant, hebu break it down for them kidogo.
Oh my goodness.
Maanisha wache kuwa kichwa ngumu. Sema tu hivyo.
Si kichwa ngumu. Si kichwa ngumu. Ile, you have to earn it. Huh? Unfortunately, you as a man.
Oh, I have to earn for you to be a kind person. I have to earn it.
Not a kind person. Okay? How can I put this? They will always put the best foot forward. They will. They'll come loving, ready to submit, and ready to pour it out, to do whatever it is that needs to be done for them to enjoy the relationship. But lakini, kimkwaza kidogo, ama kimkoroga kidogo, you will pay for it. And to go back, sometimes it's an issue. You understand? So ile kuvumilia, like our grandmothers and some of our mothers, squeeze hakuna. Now, I'm not talking about the millennials and the Gen Zs. I'm talking even my generation.
Okay.
Hatuvumilii sana kama vile, because even the reasons why people get into a relationship are different. It's not like before.
Excuse me, hustle.
You have to work at it, guys.
Like you are the bag. Pamela, letea mgeni kitu akunywe jamani. Mambo imechemuka na hata tujaanza kipindi. We! Hata maswali sijaweka huku.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Pamela.
Yes, Pamela.
Hostess. Welcome to Obinna Show.
Oh, thank you.
What can I offer you?
What do you have?
Drinks.
Mnazi.
No.
You know what mnazi is?
We don't got no man.
She asked me what she could offer. See,
Wewe pia sukuje na list.
No,
I've
told her drinks.
Drinks.
Yeah.
Kwani mnazi si drink?
Unajua mnazi ni nini, Pamela?
I don't understand.
coconut.
I don't understand that.
You don't you know what coconut you know coconut?
From Mombasa?
From coast, yes.
Yeah.
Even in Kisumu they should have.
But here we are in Nairobi.
We're in Nairobi.
Yeah.
So there's no mnazi.
Yeah.
You know it can be transported, right?
Yeah.
By any, so other than mnazi, I think if you don't have mnazi, I will
She
have
just said
water.
you know they can be transported.
Yeah. So I will have still water room temperature.
Okay. What temperature?
Room temperature.
Okay.
Sawa.
Okay.
Thank you, Pamela.
Pamela.
It's about time even Nairobi you start selling mnazi because it's been legalized.
It's being sold.
It's in where? In Nairobi I've never had.
Iko Majengo. When I was in Majengo, there's a lot of mnazi there. You know,
Oh,
watu wa Majengo wanasubiri ni
wow.
watu wa coast. Hata venye mademu wanavaa.
Ni wa
ama
coast.
Majengo.
Ni Uswahilini huko.
Uswahilini.
Uswahilini kabisa. I love it there. When I
Mnazi
feel a
nini?
coastal, authentic coastal food ama snacks, huko ndo ninaenda.
Mjei. Hapo Mjei. Kwa alafu na Calif. A bit of Calif.
Yes.
A bit of Biafra.
Yes.
Hapo iko sawa.
Where some of my relatives live.
Karibu Obinna Show live. Mambo ni mingi. Nataka tuongee juu ya mambo mingi sana. Okay? And you who's watching, I'm gonna be having a gift bag for you. Courtesy of Mozart Bet. And niko mpaka na ball. I'm gonna be giving somebody a ball today. So kama umejua uko na you have either a football team ama nini, niko na ball ya kupeana leo on this particular episode. Woi, kama kataku. Kasiruke kagonge guest alafu ikue Obinna amenipangia aje.
Najua uko na insurance.
Yeah, ya kipindi. Mambo ni mingi. So I'm gonna be giving someone this ball. Yeah, today, courtesy of Mozart Bet. So stay tuned for that one. I'll be letting you guys know how. But what you can get to do, I want you to download them on Play Store and App Store so you can have it on your phone. Because without that one, utajaribu sana, hautajishindia. But pia niko na zawadi yako, so usiogope.
Oh, nice.
I got something for you. I'm gonna be giving you also later on.
Okay.
Wacha hizo zitulie hapo. Sawa.
Shoot.
You is married.
Very married. Oh, jeez.
Mbona una pete?
Very married. Oh. You know, I expanded it twice.
Okay.
So now I'm waiting for it to shrink. It's not happening in a while. So I have it.
Okay. You're married for how long?
This will be my 27th year.
Same guy.
Same dude, I'm telling you. Same dude.
Why did you guys
From
meet?
Gikambura, Kiambu, somewhere.
Hey. Oh, Kikambura Kiambu somewhere.
Yes.
Kwani ujui kwao? Ujui kwa kina mzee?
Sini Gikambura.
Wapi? Si umesema somewhere.
Kiambu, Gikambura.
Somewhere.
Hapa Thogoto, unaenda tu hapo hivi. Pale bypass ina nini.
When was the last time you were there?
I go there every other weekend. I'll be there on Saturday. I just spoke to my mother-in-law. I will be there on Saturday.
Married for how? Where did you guys meet?
Where did we meet?
Yeah.
You'd have been lying to my kids. Apanda kunini.
Okay, uliambia watoto waje?
Club.
Uliambia mlikutana kwa club?
It's true, we met at the club. But, okay, we didn't meet at the club. We meet a certain New Year's Eve. My girlfriends and I had a plan, and him and his boy had a car, but not plans. So we decided their car, our plans, let's go. And then we were 3 chicks. There were only 2. So he didn't even like me. He liked the other chick. But she was a bit moody. Me, I was on the dancing floor. Kila mtu alishikana na wake. Me, I was on the dancing floor, dancing, enjoying my life. Alijaribu huko, alipokataliwa na akakuja huko.
Sasa wewe ni rebound.
No, I felt sorry for him. So I decided, let me help the brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the case of kusaidiwa.
So tukaanza kuhang out. We actually hanged out as a group for almost a year. and then kila mtu akaenda separate ways, to just the two of us, and that's how it happened.
So ladies, you see, attitude. Positive attitude. Ta! Na kusalimia umevuruta mdomo, umevuruta na mdomo. Hatu ya bali?
No, I think the chick was going through some issues, so she wasn't very...
For 1 year?
No, not for 1 year, for that night.
Yeah,
that
but after you guys were hanged out for 1 year.
We hanged out for a
na
whole
chick pia alikuanga hapo?
Nah.
Sometimes,
tulienda naye home bado.
Barbara alikuwa tu na vibes zake tu, moody tu.
But then when he started hanging out with me that particular night, he had a good time. So akawachana na hiyo. Tulikuwa tuna dance, Obinna.
Na dance kanda bongo man, si ndio hiyo?
Kisha unajua wapi? The club ilikuwa hapa Inda, hapa Nakumat Mega hapa nyuma. Those si milioni kitabo choices. Yes, ni kitabo by the way.
Excess millionaires na juzi. Kitambo hakukuwa na millionaires. Okay, hakukuwa na excess millionaires.
So I can put my...
Yes, put your tools of...
Yeah, so I was telling you my vaginal gym and you're wondering what that is.
Tutaicheki tu.
Tutaicheki, kwa hivyo nitaziweka tu hapa.
Zipange tu hapo. Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so hivyo ndo tulimit.
So your positive attitude gave your husband.
I wasn't looking.
No, si but sio nilifanya ukapata sasa.
I wasn't sure whether I was still going steady with my boyfriend, was still at the coast.
Oh, you had a boyfriend at the coast?
My first puppy love. Everybody did.
There's a way. Oh, your husband is your second boyfriend?
Steady, yes.
Unsteady?
Hapo katikati kulikuwa na watu ile unajaribu unaona okay. He always make. So yeah.
Okay.
So steady ile dating seriously. The second, then I married him. But we dated for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've known the dude for over 30 years, man.
And then there's an interesting way that she calls him.
He's my partner in pleasure.
Yeah, he's called a partner in pleasure.
Nimwite baba watoto.
Wewe mzee.
Mimi simwiti,
si
mzee.
Wananitanga hapa
Ushamuona, si mzee.
Nishamcheki. No, but jina tu kama yeye ananitanga mzee ati wewe mzee.
Mimi kwangu mzee si jina heshima. Mzee ni mzee bwana. Peana hizi majina zozote. Hata ile umuite sweet banana ama ngwashe ama something. Mzee
Okay.
Yeah, use something else. Wacheni kuita watu wazee.
Wewe baba nani?
Mwanzo yeye baba nini? Baba Njoroge,
baba akiingia hapa.
Okay, muite mzee wangu saa zile yeye mwenyewe hayuko. Kutufilisha sisi ni sawa. Lakini akikuja unaanza kumuita nini mzee? And then he never gets used to it. I always introduce him like that. Even him is always shocked.
Last time we introduce me na yetu kalipuka na kicheko.
I know.
Ati so Obinna, this is my partner in pleasure. Well,
yeah.
Pia yeye mwenyewe Okay, yeah. Does he know he's your partner in pleasure?
He better. Actually, there's nothing that guy has never had. Yeah.
Hajai kuambia wache hizi vitu unafanya?
Ali struggle. There was a time he struggled before we agreed on certain things, how things are supposed to be done.
Okay.
Yeah, lakini at the beginning it wasn't easy.
But
would you let your wife do what I'm doing?
Hell no.
See?
Yeah.
But
woka insist to go to the
siku push na nilimwelezea tu pole, nilimwendesha pole pole. You see, I never expected this to be this big.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like it was a career.
Yeah.
It just happened. I'm a secretary by profession, trained secretary. My first job, I worked for a husband and wife, a couple. They were running an NGO. Okay. You know, it was either me quitting or I kill one of them, if not both. Then I realized I'm in the wrong profession. Okay. You know? Okay. Yeah, sorry. I have alarms all over the place.
Is airplane
it's alarm. It's aeroplane.
Alarm ya saa 4 usiku, kwani what are you supposed to do?
Hata usiku. Ndio maana nimeficha hapa usijui hiyo alarm ya nini. Okay. Nilisahau kuzima. Mambo mengine nakwambia usiulize.
Inakupindi. Oh wait, nabidi kuja hapa. Panda kitanda.
It wasn't for that. Yeah. So hii ilikuwa si kitu eti niliplan kufanya.
Okay.
So I know I'm lucky.
Okay.
You know, not so many men would allow their wives to do what I do.
True.
You know, so it takes a real man to...
wacha kutu blackmail at it takes a real man. It takes your man.
You just said it. You would not let your wife.
So I'm not a real man.
I didn't say you're not a real man.
But umesema it takes a real man. Nimekuona, nimekupatia. Sema tu, he's a good man. Wacha kutukanyaga just because unapandisha mtu wako huko juu, unanikanyaga shingo hapa na sipumui.
Okay. Okay.
Sema it took him.
And Dini, it took a while before he got used to it. At first, he didn't even understand. You know. So here we are.
The alarms everywhere. Aki comment hapa zikoli.
Eti alarm?
Alarms everywhere. Una alarm mpaka chini ya kitanda. Are you in a happy marriage?
I am.
Is he in a happy marriage?
I hope he is.
You hope?
I hope he is.
Why?
You know, you can't speak for the other person.
Yeah, but you can speak to the other person.
I think he's having fun because we managed to take our relationship, our marriage right now, where we are at. I mean, we have grown up kids.
Okay.
Where we are at, our marriage is bigger than me. Our marriage is bigger than individuals.
Okay.
You know, and I'm not saying there are no highs and lows.
Okay.
They are. But our highs are way more than our lows.
Okay.
So I would say I'm in a happy marriage.
Okay.
Kuna tu vitu tu hapo. Unajua uwezi kuwa 100%. So mimi naweza semaje, he's got the 80% I want. The 20% I'm still figuring out. Not like sometimes I wake up in the morning and don't set him on fire. That happens. They just say that, oh shit, this is going to bite me. This is going to bite me.
You want to set him on fire?
Plus the house and everything else that is in.
Wow.
You know, him, or sometimes you wish can be taken to Timbuktu, you know, simuone paka miaka 10. I get there, you know, I do. But he's got the 80% I want. Okay. The most important 80%.
Okay.
E20, like he's again, nauma E20, you wish like, just it's been over 20 years, dude. And I'm sure he says the same. But I'm an acquired taste.
Yep. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, you don't have to exaggerate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
But I am.
I was soliloquizing.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. I was thinking she's an acquired taste. I
am in every sense of the way.
What do you think is maybe 2 things that you need to work on yourself to make yourself better for your husband, you as Gertrude Mungai?
Hey, if you ask me that over 20 years ago, maybe I'll have an answer.
Okay.
Right now is not what I need to do to make myself better for him.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. I'm not in that kind of space.
Okay.
I am in raha wajipatia wewe mwenyewe.
Ishafika huko?
Si kubaya, si mahali kubaya, lakini he's over 50, dude. He's not going to change.
Oh, he's over 50?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm over 50.
You're over 50?
I'm 50 plus.
God damn.
I am. I have a 25-year-old who is almost 26 towards the end of the year.
Your firstborn is my age mate.
You see, you're my son. Hey, what's a respect? Mwanzo kuanzia leo kiniona ananiambia shikamo mama.
Sister mi ananiletea.
Seriously?
Mi sister una. Does she look 50? I would have said maybe over 40.
No. I'm over. I got married at 25. It's been 20. This is my 27th year. Unaanza kufanya mahesabu eh?
So you got to 52.
51. I just celebrated my 51st birthday in Feb. Yeah. It's only that I don't, but I do shout about it. Who doesn't know? Do you want to hear it? I'm telling you. You know, Obinna, they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. They lied. It's not an apple.
I've been thinking
it's an orgasm a day, man.
Jesus. Okay.
You asked.
That's what keeps the doctor away?
Oh, yes.
I'm about to get laid. God damn. Kwanza nimekuwa nasikia hii elbow ni uchungu. Wacha nitafute Mungu.
Hizo kumwa viungo zote hizo. Kunanga si lazima. Kuna dawa.
Kuna dawa.
Yeah.
Kuna dawa. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not what I need to do to make me better for him.
Okay.
You know, I know love is patient. I'm a Christian. So I live by all that.
Okay.
And I mean, at my age, umejijua, umejigundua, you know, so I'm calmer. It's not like before, you know. I wouldn't say I'm stubborn, but when set my mind to something. He knows that already, you know.
Sema
So
we ni kichwa ngumu.
si kichwa ngumu. I believe in this relationship is give us gain. Give us gain. I give, he gives, and everybody gets. Si kila mtu kuomba na kuna kupeana.
Yeah.
So I have certain principle I live by, and they are very good for marriage. And what I can say, like to answer your question, to give a simple answer, is I'm in love with marriage more than I'm in love with him. You know,
is that a good thing?
It's a very good thing. It's a very good. Not that I don't love him.
No, you
I
love
do,
him,
but in a certain way. It's not the same way I used to love him before we got married or during our first honeymoon phase. You know, love changes because it's got everything to do with feelings, and feelings take a beating. You know, I'm committed to this relationship, and I love marriage in every sense of the way. So I'm doing right. I'm doing everything I need to do as a wife, and I can be very traditional when it comes to some things. So because I'm doing all this, gosh, he benefits a great deal, and he's the best guinea pig ever. Oh my goodness, every time I want to try something for work, he's the best guinea pig. So I hope I've given you an answer.
Brother, just wink. Just wink, bro. Give us a sign. Just, Munez, angalia kamata. Just give us a signal, man. The brother has been a specimen for a long time.
He is.
Ako kwa lab.
Manake, sasa unajua mimi ni mwanamke, naweza fundisha wanawake kuhusu uke. Siwezi fundisha wanaume kuhusu uume. Manhood. I'm a woman, no matter how good I am, I can't. So I need a man to bounce off the whatever it is we are trying. And trust me, we try many things. But we're not dead yet. I've not killed him. He's not goofed. So we are doing okay.
You want to kill him?
No, I don't.
With no tamu?
Ni ile tu unajaribu sengine, he gives it thumbs up. Sometimes says, you know.
What's the most weird thing umejaribu akakwambia, hey?
It wasn't weird. It wasn't weird, but him just like any other man, a bit of laziness when it comes to some things. Manake, when I came into this market, I came in as a Kama Sutra expert. Then in 2013, 2014, because I knew in 2015 I was gonna get a baby, and I've always wanted many babies. So by then I had 2 babies. So I was trying to wrap up my international travel. I knew I was gonna stay put for at least 2 years. So I needed to teach something different, you know. So I decided, hey, Tantric, Tao and Tantra, no longer, because Kama Sutra is mostly about position and location. You know, that's why there's that clip which is over, I don't know what, millions of views. You know, I was all about position and location, which we had tried. You know, we've done it everywhere and all over the place. It's only on top of the tree, and we're working on it. Hatujapata ile za kusupport weight. Okay? So, I needed to teach something. So I tracked down a Kama Sutra expert in South Africa, because I used to go for those expo. Yeah? And I went to train. When I came back, I was like, this is weird. This is too much work for the men, you know, because it required a man to bring a woman to orgasm without penetrative sex. See, that's the reaction I got, and from so many men. It's possible, but you have to work. So he's just slumped it out. He decided no, but it's because he just didn't want to do the work. And we kept trying until we perfected it.
Unaangalia tu msemba kana nini?
Si kuangalia. Si unaona? Unaangusha wanaume sasa.
Kwaje sasa?
Kwani you mean the woman is all about that? Okay, so what you do is no dashboard, no supporting documents, no Miss Victoria. Bring her to orgasm.
Your elbow.
Utaiweka. Hiyo utafanya mpaka kesho. Utafanya mpaka kesho. And imagine, I wish so many couples would try it. He didn't want anything to do with it. He did not. But at some point he came around, and it's what I've been teaching also. And it changes your whole bedroom life. It changes your whole bedroom life.
Haya. Tunaenda kuingia kwa hizo details. Now we'll talk. Watoto wajaenda, mbona Nika kwa hapa? Kwanza amekaa hapa ndani mpaka anasikiza. I'm like, yo. So we're gonna get to hizo mastingo daily na hizo zingine zote. However, wacha tuanze pole pole. Okay, so congratulations on your marriage and everything.
Thank you.
However, before I even get to this one, let me wrap up the last question about your marriage. What has kept you guys together for that long? What is the secret?
Putting everything on the table and using a review method.
Okay.
If it's working, we stick to it. If it doesn't, we try to change it.
Try something else.
You don't just pack your bags and leave.
Okay.
You know, and communication is still something we are figuring out, you know, because sometimes you see this mode of communication works, and then one day you wake up and you realize it's not working. So we use a review method. We know we are in this for the longest haul.
Okay.
Because it's not life-threatening. If it was, maybe I would be speaking a different story. And that's what I teach women. Usikufe eti kwa sababu ya ndoa. It's not worth it.
Okay.
But as long as it's not life-threatening, don't threaten I'm packing my bags up, because there's some people who are serial leavers. So to us, we're not threatening each other with I'm leaving, so you need nanini, you know. So we try it and we stick to it as long as it's working. If it's not working, we review.
Okay.
So kuna review A, B, unaona hizi alphabets zote. Tulitoka A, B, sasa tuko huko ma X, almost Y. But very strong X.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Put everything on the table, including you, eh? Okay.
Oh, that also works.
That also works when, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start with sexual connection. What is sexual connection?
Sexual connection. I'm tempted to say it's when
And
you
what do
connect
people get
sexually.
wrong about sexual connection? Because for most relationships, people always assume for it to work, sex has to be involved. Okay? And if there is no sex, bibi atatoka, mwanaume atatafuta kwingine, atasema lakini tena kuna wale wenye bado watapata hiyo sex lakini bado watatoka. So what is sexual connection? What do people get it wrong? And is it important in a relationship?
Yes, sex is important. Okay, now I'm a marriage crusader.
Okay.
So to me, marriage relationship is not the same as dating. And sometimes even the come we stay, it's not the same.
Okay.
Because I've talked to enough women for me to understand when a couple decide to come we stay, the man expects all the rights as a husband. The woman will not give herself as a wife because she knows she's not. Yeah, they'll still hold back, by the way. They will still hold back. No matter how you look at it, you know, and I keep asking, please check. We've been living together for 10 years. Okay, so is this a marriage or not? It has to be legalized. And this is how you check. If you decide to go your separate ways, do you get a divorce? If you don't, then it was not a marriage. You're come staying even if you've done it for 20 years. Because you can just up and go.
Look at it, yeah.
Yeah,
True.
but then it
Makes
is the
sense.
only way to look at it. And the women always are on the losing side. So sometimes when somebody asks me that question, I have to actually go a little deeper and say, because whatever it is that happens in a marriage can never be the same than when you just have a casual relationship. Okay? A sexual connection in a marriage is totally different. And I know so many people will disagree with me. But it is. And maybe not for men, but for women, it is. Okay. You know, as a married woman, but there's no holding back. You know, I am everything. I will try to be everything. A one-stop shop. Hata kama nakumatilikufa. I'm his one-stop shop. I'm his wife. I'm his lover, for a lack of a better word. And everybody who's come for my events, they know. I'm his nice little home. If it makes him happy to pay for sex, you know, I drop it like it's hot. And I know he's from Gikambura, Kiambu somewhere, but hey, hit him where it hurts the most.
Ushafanyiwa hivyo?
Kulipwa? Oh, all ashalipa na M-Pesa, asha swipe nani card, asha andika check, asha sikizi sichukui cash manake asubuhi wanazichukuaga. So naenda kwa hizi. My money nasikia give me my money, it was for fuel. Na umework, but then you've worked the whole night.
Yo!
So, yeah.
Who's this girl?
No, listen. I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
It is not the same. You guys can justify it, you can say whatever it is you want to say. Connection is not the same. And the best, okay, you ask if sex is important in a marriage.
Yeah.
It is important, and sometimes it's not given the weight it needs to be given in a relationship. But I'm not saying it's everything in a marriage.
Okay.
It could be just an eighth, but holds
very
a
important.
lot of weight.
Okay.
If it works very well, even the big problems can be reduced to minute. And sometimes if it doesn't work, small problems can be blown out of proportion. So you might want to check on that. And why I don't understand why sex doesn't work in a marriage, I don't understand, because it's all about tricks and techniques. And they can be learned at the right time by anyone. Sex is about tricks and techniques. To make him speak in his mother tongue, it's just a trick and technique. Learn it. You know, it's quite boring. Most of you want to understand sex in marriage is boring. It's quite boring. There's a very thin line between a nice woman in bed and a boring woman. You've been having sex for 10 years. Chic, style up. Huwezi kuendelea kumpatia uoye nyambura and rabbit. Sorry, maybe not nyambura. Let me call it kifo cha mende. You're being nice. After 10 years of marriage, please.
Si umeogopa Mungu.
Kwani mimi siogopi Mungu?
Na
kwani ndo nasema okay, si mimi siongei kuhusu jirani uende kwa nini? Mama kanisa umeelewa ndani ya ndoa?
Mimi mama kanisa missionary tu.
Lakini nani amesema missionary ni mbaya? Missionary simply means man on top. While the man is on top.
Wanasemanga mama kanisa missionary tu ndo tunafanya, hizo zingine ni vitu za dunia.
I'm sure Oga unaongea kuhusu kifo cha mende.
Si ndio hiyo?
Kifo cha mende hiyo ni boring. No married woman should do that. I'll rather you don't if you have to do that. It's okay to say no.
Wale wako.
Hebu nionyeshe kwa Bible pale imesema hiyo ni wrong ama kuchuna mboga ni wrong. Nionyeshe. Na hizi position paka inabidi anachukua lifestyle ni wrong. Hebu niambie. Please don't let him move out because yet you can't perform. And don't do it. But then don't even do it for him. Don't do it for him. Do it for yourself. Who says we also don't want? We like. And it's good for your hair.
Weka mguu yangu chini, please.
Mguu inaweza kuwekwa chini, lakini you still can do so many things. Do you know there are only 4? Are we there yet? Ama bado ningoje mpaka
tuendelee
there are only 4 positions, sex positions worldwide. Only 4. The rest are a variation of the 4. You've got to know this. Kuna man on top, woman on top, side by side, and doggy style. Those are the only 4 positions. The rest are a variation of the 4. Think about any position takwambia ni variation ya ipi.
Helicopter.
Hebu ni describe helicopter inakaje. Not what you did last week. You almost killed somebody. I saw that, Obinna. It wasn't you.
Wapi huko?
Somebody jumped over some helicopter you were in or something. Why did you just take a matatu, by the way? Just make life simple for other people. Why did you just take a...
Who, me or
like
them?
Like a normal person. So, you see, I'm telling you, it's only 4. You don't even need to know many. Just know 3 to 4 variations
Cheza nayo
of each. Okay. I don't understand why people make it so boring. And it's good for you. It's good for your heart.
It's good for your heart and hair.
Everything. Makes your hair grow. Makes your skin glow. Age disappears.
Clearly, we have a live specimen in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. She's 51 years old.
I know.
Angalia ule 51 year old mwenye unajua, alafu angalia huyu, and then you'll understand where it went wrong.
Age is break somewhere. Most of the 51 years I know, they look like me, some even better. So mambo siku hizi yamebadilika.
Okay. How do you tell your partner haujatosheka, especially if he's male?
Do you have to say it about just go continue?
No, see male yani. Now for the ladies, how do you tell your partner in pleasure you're not most these are some of the questions
kama
that ladies
promise kukupeleka Mombasa raha amemalizia mlolongo. Maybe not that particular time. Usianze kupiga bakili like kila siku unaitisha, na I've had this. Unaniitisha na unamalizia kwa magoti. Maybe not a particular time, but not that way. Wamama wamekasirika. Kamzee kameitisha kakaitisha. Kakipewa kamemaliza kwa magoti. Okay, maybe not that particular way, not that particular time. You know, it's going to be kama it's not a one-off. You know, sometimes everybody has a bad day.
Yes.
If it's just once in a while, it's okay, let it slide. Okay, but if it's become the thing, you know, akona PE, premature ejaculation. You know, sometimes wanaume hawana PE. Ni wanawake wanafikiria wanaume wako na PE. If a man can sustain an erection 2-3 minutes, he's good to go. He doesn't have a sexual dysfunction. he has a sexual dissatisfaction. He just doesn't satisfy the woman, but he doesn't have a dysfunction. You understand? So there are tricks and techniques zile wanafundishaga behind closed doors. So you find a way. First of all, understand the trend. Why is it saa zile amepitia samaki akakula samaki na akakunywa kakitu kakuja nyumbani ndo hakuweza kuperform? Is it because you had it at night before you slept and now early in the morning you want your morning glory and is not able to perform? You need to understand why. Is it every single time? Okay. You know, and then try to help me from your side. And this is marriage. But if you're dating, please get out of there. Don't pick up after the nini. If I'm a married woman, we are in this together. Okay. You understand? But if we are dating and you think he has potential and it's potential which is going to come to pass soon, see, you know, some men can have potential for the rest of their lives. And trust me, I'm not bashing men. I'm just trying to remove the load of the men.
Sasa mtu asikuna potential for the rest of his life.
Paka uko karibu na kudai jamaa ujaona. So find out and first of all study the trend and then see how on your side you're able to do it. One of the tricks, if it's just about the penetrative sex, one of the tricks I teach women is to change and turn, do minimum 5 positions in one round. It will prolong. If it's a 2 minutes man, you're gonna drag it to 4. And chances are you will be satisfied. Include the foreplay. Teach him how to touch you as a naked woman. You know, see if it's going to work. So try so many things. If still it's not going to work, propose for him to go for a test. Chances are he will say no. You know, and that's why at my shop I have products which can help. So you go step by step by elimination method. Haya, una study, ukiona okay ni hii, unajaribu hii, kama ifanyi kazi unajaribu hii, na kama ukiona imeisha kabisa ni kwa sababu ya unaangalia first of all is medication, because there's some meds when a man takes, they're not able to perform. Not fully. So unaangalia kama okay? Alafu sasa mwisho kabisa kabla hujaanza kupiga kelele, oh he's cheating, he's doing what, you know, try let him go see a doctor kama mko in a very good relationship and he will agree, you know. Ukijaribu pande wako na saa zile hamujapata solution, then imagine you just come out right and say it. But you would have kept a track record. Okay. So by the time you're confronting him, and doesn't have to be a confrontation, but then you're letting him know that this is what is going on. Na usimwambie eti wewe unani disappoint unafanya nini, ambie yenyewe I would appreciate if we can do this and this, we try. Or both of us, let's go and see if we can get some help. Okay. And you can start with a therapist like me and don't volunteer to buy me coffee. Come to my office, book an appointment, pay for the appointment. Then if a therapist cannot sort it out, maybe you need to go have some checks done, medical tests.
Okay.
Yes.
How long does it take to satisfy a woman?
Isn't that $1 million question? How long? Depends on the women. It depends on the women. Do you know whether they like it or not? It's only that I've come out and said it. Women have 3 forms of sex. You know, and most of the time they know which one I'm having from the get-go. You know, so it's up to her. You know, it's up to her. We have 3 forms of sex. One. We have sex with our husbands. We make love to our husbands. And for lack of a better word, okay, we play sex. The play sex is premeditated. We play sex and this is for you. Tumeiplan, tunajua vile tutaanza, paka tunajua vile tutamon. Leo mwenyewe unaona imebaba.
Corinne, tumekuwa tunapatiwa movie. Kumbe wamepanga the whole goddamn day.
It's a defense mechanism. We want to make you happy. And of course, we've been taught how to massage the male ego. So we do it with style. So inategemea ni gani? To satisfy a woman, but then it doesn't have to be sexual. You see, that's the thing. And that's why there's no pink pill in this universe that is going to work for women. Because we're emotional. It doesn't matter how much you're packing. Your Mr. Victor is as big as a plantain. It doesn't really matter. If you suck, you suck. You know? And if you didn't catch me here, because, you know, women have 3 hearts. We have this heart, we have this heart, and then we have the Miss Victoria heart. And they're all in one, all mixed up. So we start with this until it's broken into pieces. So either we switch to this or we switch to this. So satisfaction is not the act itself. You know, it does help if you're packing, you know. But sometimes somebody has a sweet banana and amembridhia roho. amesema maneno matamu yote, so it really doesn't matter. Sasa unaona you should hear me, you know, people call my office, kuna kitu ya kuongeza nguvu za kiume, kuna kitu ya ningekuwa na kitu ya kusaidia Mr. Victor akuwe mkubwa zaidi, I'll be a millionaire. I would have given you a ride in that chopper.
But it's a business opportunity that someone can make money on.
But there's nothing that works.
Yes, sasa una nini? You give them placebos, man. Like sasa hii kimeza ndio unapata na meal plan. Kumbe meal plan ya kuongeza size ya mwili. Ama kureduce size ya tumbo.
Now siwapatii placebo, nawapatia the solution. Manake wengine, some people actually go for the surgeries and all that. You see, Mr. Victor is not straight like this, eh? You know, it has a curve which the naked eye cannot see. Inside there's a curve, you know. So most people go and so they add a few inches. Still doesn't work, and that operation can go wrong. Hakuna kitu ingekuwa ningekuwa nayo. But there are other things which can help.
Tutafika huko.
Mwanzo mimi nimeletea Oga zawadi.
Gani?
I promise, I told Grace I'm not gonna kill you. So just trust. Don't you trust me?
No, I don't. Hell no, I don't. A 51-year-old sexapist. What did you say was?
I shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't trust. Okay, I will
come on. It's a gummy.
Gummy?
Yeah, it's not good. First of all, I will give it back. Kuna mtu kwa nyumba unaenda solo.
No.
Maybe you shouldn't take it. I was gonna ask you to take it today, but me, I know you. Don't take it tonight. Okay, usikunywe leo, utaleta shida. Okay, so maybe not today. Unaona, everybody says, mimi niko sawa. Sawa, vile unafikiria.
Sawa, you want to find out?
Okay, I didn't say that. Everybody has a bad day. But you know what? Majority of the women in marriage, they're struggling with one issue or another. Okay, so this is a very safe gummy. You chew, it starts to work in 30 minutes and it stays in your body for 3 days. And trust me, it's not Viagra.
Chukua. Start.
No, I insist because I want you to
3 days nafanyaje Obinna Show live.
Skia.
Naingia hapa kina Katina.
Listen. The only thing is when you take it, you have to have at least round 1. You have to have sex. So take it because you want to have sex. You understand? So if you want to do more than 1 round, although I don't know, it's because so many people have been asking me, nini neza tumia niende round 2? No, you're keeping it. Niende round 2. I expect feedback from you. You can DM, you don't have to You know, and there are 2. You can start with who is married here? Do you have married people here? Pato uko wapi? So Pato, hiyo gami moja ni yako. No, moja ni yake. Hizo hapo ndani kuna 2. Moja ni yake, moja ni yako. Bora nipatie feedback. So
bibi ni manyoro.
Mtoto ni 40 days old.
Bibi ni manyoro.
Mtoto ni more than 6 weeks. Bibi yako kwa safe days. Kwa safe days. Hiyo information watu wote wanajua. Anyway, so let me tell you, it works. And there are so many men who are struggling, okay? Especially men over 40. Either wamekunywa zaidi, ama wamechew vitu zaidi, ama they are not in the best state of health. Either they are not exercising or, you know, it just gives you power. So
hii ni mkombero ya watu wameomoka.
Better. Okay, if you put it that way.
But umesema men over 40 yenye me, I'm not over 40. Okay. 1. Sikunywi 2.
Okay.
I'm on my prime.
Okay.
Mashini inafanya vizuri.
Okay.
Ni target tu ndio hakuna.
Okay, for now.
Na napiga gym.
Okay.
Na nakula me I live to eat.
Okay.
Nakula
but
vizuri.
You eat clean.
Yes, of course.
That's okay.
Yes,
that's
and
okay.
I work out.
So you can imagine at that state and then
niongeze tena madawa ya kulevya.
Ni feedback tu na nataka kutoka kwako.
Unataka kuniambia kama sivyo nimezupatie mtu wako?
But many men are using it.
No, I'm not many men. Mimi niko sawa. Now imagine I use it, alafu ni perform, alafu na I develop a dependency on that thing.
You see, that's the beauty. It doesn't. You don't get addicted to it. Ni kama tu makeup. Ukipaka unakaa, you're made up. Usipopaka uko vile uko. It doesn't. You don't get addicted. Many men are using so many things. How many times have you had people poofed on top of a woman because they took something they're not supposed to take? This is not going to kill you.
Skia. Effects can last up to 36 hours.
I already said that.
Providing an extended window for sexual activity.
I already said that.
I don't have 36 hours
because you don't
to
have a
stay
wife.
with someone.
Oga,
I'm busy. Looking for money, man.
Are you trying to say we are not busy?
No, kuna bibi, kuna bwana, mko naye kwa nyumba hapo mnalala.
I hear you.
Hours.
I hear you.
Damn.
So ni vile wewe hauko na bibi. Imagine the people who have wives.
Nafikiria tupatie mtu kwa comment section.
Oh, that would be nice.
Tupe mtu kwa
that
comment section. Nice. Kuna mtu mwenye anateseka.
Lakini atakubali kutupatia feedback because that's all I want. It's been 2 weeks and I have a few people who've tried it. And the results are...
Oh, this is a new product.
It's a new product.
In the market.
Oh, we already tried it. See, you saw my husband. Does he look dead to you? He didn't die.
Okay, guys, clearly we have work to do.
Thank you.
We're looking for a willing buyer, willing seller. So Obinna is here.
He's taking the first gummy.
The Vita lift is here. So we need someone tonight.
Give it to the married dude.
Akwende uko ajipange. We Pato we jipange na nini njugu. Pato kula njugu, piga tizi, utaishi fiti. Wife utasukuma.
You have no idea how many people come. I've been selling products which even women, you remember the question you asked?
Yes.
Sometimes the woman knows, you know, this is not happening. And to say, not so many women have guts like the way I would tell my husband, by the way, maybe we should try this. Majority of the women don't. So instead, wanatoka nje. Manake nafika wakati kila mwanamke anataka kutigishwa kidogo, na kupata in a certain way. So kama wewe kazi yako ni kunini, usigongewe. Mimi nimekuja kusaidia wanaume wasigongewe, not because of this. And majority of the women don't want to go out. But it's been, I mean, like for me, 27 years, if I wasn't sexually satisfied, hata kama sina akili za kucheat, and we sit down and we talk. Unasikia vile wanawake wenzako wanakwambia ni hivi na hivi na hivi. Kamzee kako kakikuja kamengorota, kamefanya nini? Hapo hakuna kitu. This is safe. Unless you're on medication like diabetes, hypertension, you know, those kind of things, you talk to your doctor first and then you use it. To me, I would actually dare to say it's like Viagra cleaned up. It doesn't have those bad side effects.
But I don't need Viagra.
I'm not saying you.
But you want to Viagra too so easy.
Because I just want you to try. But it's mainly for the people who are watching and they're struggling.
Okay, guys, if she dies, she dies. Just putting it out there. If anything happens,
she's not going to die.
Because I mean, I'm killing people without this, but now, clearly, guys, we're gonna have another baby.
You're so lucky.
Another child on the way.
You're lucky. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts. I hope you can kulea. You're doing a good job. Sina kuona unalea.
Utanisaidia kulea because huyu 36 hours.
It's not. By the way, as long as you have penetrative sex the first time, the rest of the time you can manage. You know, do you know, let me explain something. Do you know what refractory is?
No.
Refractory stage is the time it takes a man from ejaculating to getting another erection. Do you know majority of the men, once they've ejaculated, mutaenda church twice, as in 2 weeks before he gets another? You're shocked. There are men who are like that. You know? Okay, maybe not 2 weeks. Sometimes 2-3 days. Sometimes a whole week. And this is a married man. So, which means in a month, they get to have meaningful sex. How many times?
Once kama salary.
Exactly. So this helps.
So he
shorten. It helps.
Okay, ngoja Nikki. Hey. Nita her. I'm at a hair for 36 hours.
No.
Because never quit a job. Welcome to Obinna Show live.
No.
Kusimama hivi na inua meza. Hey.
No.
Okay.
Like I say, the first time when you have intercourse, then you're good to go. The next time when you are aroused, when you're excited, you know, you're able to go another round without struggling. And for the guys who even forgot they still have morning wood, they don't have morning erection anymore because something has gone down. This is a healthy way of bringing yourself up. It's a gummy. Una chew tu. Nobody has to know.
No, inaweza kuwa gummy, but the things in it, unaweza kuwa umetuwekea nini huko ndani? Ma foreign.
Hakuna, it's CABE certified, it's an American product. It has passed all those certifications. Isingekuja Kenya. Na hapa Kenya ni mpya tu, lakini it's been used in the US for years. Hakuna mtu amekufa.
Okay, guys, I'll be reporting for duty. Please, if anything happens to me, I want it to be written in my eulogy. He died from pleasure. He died in a happy, somber mood.
That's also okay. I mean,
What do you mean that's okay?
to die happy.
To die happy.
To die. It's a whole box. First of all, you can't take more than 2 in a week. I have to say that. More than 2 in a week.
Okay.
So you take one after 3-4 days, you take the other one. A box comes with 8. It will last you a month.
Okay.
You know, and if you're not sure and you want to see, because I am very confident with this product. More than 10 men have already tried it and they've come to stock up. You know, just buy 2 gummies, try them for 1 week, alafu niambie. So the 2 gummies are 1,300.
Big G at 1,300.
Si Big G ya kawaida. Itaokoa maisha. Na itasaidia Mr. Victor kuchemsha muhogo.
Lete mama utamu.
So when the man is using that, maybe the woman needs to use Aruba.
Aruba. What's Aruba now?
Aruba is like an intimate gel, so inaku-lubricate. Because you know some activities you can dry up, and women most of the time dry up. So hiyo inaku-lubricate, inakufanyisha unanuka vizuri, no matter what you eat. You know we are what we eat. And sometimes women smell bad because of the men.
Mbona inanuka mbuta?
It's
messing with you. It actually smells very nice.
It doesn't have a strong scent.
Yeah.
Because it actually smells coconutty, because the base, it's a cold pressed coconut oil, which is already medicinal. You know? Like I said, as long as you use that, you will never have bacterial and fungal infection. Alafu for honeymooners, when you go for honeymoon, if your dude uses Vitalift and there's a bit of bruising going on, you know, because you both got carried away, this sorts it out. And it's a warmer lube.
Okay. Sawa.
So, unampelekea yeye?
Yeah, yeye nani? Ndio tuta. Yeah. Kuna mtu nimekuwa nimeweka kwa plus. Unaona ile plus ya sniper. Sasa nikwambia tu, hey, listen, we're doing this for the sake of the show.
No, for the sake of the show.
Okay. I've been told to try these things. And you know, come on man, one for the team, alafu delete number. After hiyo enda nakutafuta sasa. Sasa after hiyo nakwambia, come on, hujanunua ile Big G tena. Ulituacha hangi, umesema mademo wako na nini 3. In marriage, kuna 2 umewacha mahali.
They make love to their husbands, they have sex with their husbands, and they play it.
They play it?
Yeah, they premeditated one, the one you plan. Ukona plans na yeye. Maybe, and sometimes women use that to manipulate. They want something. I use it a lot, but not to manipulate it in a bad way. Okay, it's tough for my family for me to travel. And most of my work, it involves a bit of traveling. So I start to batter him up. Manake, when I leave, I need him to hold fort. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So I decide to do some things. Bring him in a happy space. Or in short, to service him by the time I leave. The brother is happy I'm going. I mean, and he's well.
He's empty. The tanks are empty.
So it's something I plan. You know, like I have a whole week plan. What food I'm going, because he's also a foodie like me. What food I'm going to cook. How I'm going to serve it. I can decide to serve a 3-course meal on my body. Don't want to tell you where the dessert goes. You know, you just plan those kind of things. It's not one of those quickies. It doesn't involve that, you know. So you plan, like most of Feb I was in TZ. You know, Valentine's, did my Valentine event, off to Valentine weekend with couples, and then came back, then I went for a wife summit. You know, I went for about 11 days. You know, so I needed to make sure everything is okay. So when you get that kind of a job, before you even tell him, unaanza kuwako. So it's premeditated, you know. Okay. And then making love is that connection. You don't even need special shoes or special clothes or fancy position. It's just deep connection between the two people. Yeah, and then to have sex is what, unfortunately, so many married women are having it, and they need to stop. When you're doing it for him, You sleep there like a log. He's not sure whether you're dead or alive. You're not moving an inch. Your eyes are elsewhere. Or somewhere in the middle, unaanza kumuuliza, ulifunga mlango, dogi ulifungia. You know, as in, your mind is not... Married people need to stop that. And that is what so many people associate sex with. Boring sex, married people. It has its place, because sometimes men like it a lot more often than women. So if you're caught in that moment, you can't say no. He's tried, it's not working for you. You can just have sex. It doesn't, you don't have to do all the hula baloo. Okay? So you need to do the 3. And that's why I say women have been doing the 3. And they know from the get-go. So whatever happens, there's sex happening, whether it's one or the other. And a good married woman would do that. Because some can say no for 2 weeks. And the day they say yes, they've got the chicken syndrome. That's not fair. And I know there are issues. I'm sure somebody's watching like, you don't know my husband, she doesn't know. You know, I get that. But don't you want to have this for yourself? You know, sometimes if he's peace, mwambie nipatie dakika 5 tu, I'll be done. Can women try to do that for once? Because it's men who say that. There's even a guy who keeps telling the wife, what do you mean you don't want? You don't even do anything anyway. You just lie there. So just lie there. I will do my thing and I will. By the time it has gotten to that, it's an insult. It's not working. Stop having it. Get some help.
Well, what's the biggest challenge that women are getting in the sexual space?
Disconnect sexually. Majority of the women have disconnected sexually. So they have sex with their partners or spouses out of fear. If I don't, he will get it elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Hey, that's dangerous.
It is.
Hilo nampatia tu ndio sasa siende kwingine. Si ati unataka.
Na si solution, by the way. Wakwenda naenda toka mpatia poa. Hata if you give him, you know, standing on your head. Wakwenda naendaga tu. So I think you fear. You do it out of fear. Yeah.
Biggest challenge is out of fear.
Yeah.
Where? How do you even move someone from that one? Where? Nakwa tricky.
No, they can get some help. Yeah. They can get some help.
Lazima, it has to go professional.
You know, sometimes, but a lot of our sexual problems in marriage, if you only sit down and listen to one another, you're able to resolve. Because all they have to do is tell each other what they want, without the other person being defensive. You understand?
But wengine wasemangi.
Hasa unaona hiyo ndio shida.
Dema amenyamazanga tu, unajaribu unashika shingo, kumbe ule previous shingo ilikuwa inamumaliza. Huyu shingo anaanza sasa huyu. Alafu unalamba huko unapata ni acid.
Yeah. Seriously?
Chumvi acid combine. Then kuna mwingine unaenda yake iko hapa.
Oga, umekuwa mkimlamba nani? Mimi sijawahi sikia. Ni nani wanalambanga wanachumvi?
Si manzi wa Kibera. Bisemo. Yeah. So kuna ule mwenye ni hapa. Alafu madema wasemangi. By the way, what's normally this business with show this?
Because they have been taught you don't express yourself sexually. You'll be labeled as a whore. You have to be a good girl and not
freaking
express.
The shits, baby.
And not express. Women have been told that for years. You know, and now we have to tell them, you have to express, you know, you have to mourn in a certain way. It's confusing. It's confusing. And that's when I do bridal shower, I tell women, you can ask for it. You can schedule if you need it. You know, I give them all those tricks and techniques. But majority of the women, a good girl doesn't say. You know, so I have a hard time teaching them how to be a one-stop shop, how to be a wife, a lover, and a hoe. It's hard to teach women how to do that. Because they just play wifey. And it's boring. It's noble, yes, but it's boring. Let's just agree. We want to be more.
You want to have decorum all through. Muko uko, muna climb mountain anataka kwe. Na hiyo uso ya.
Sometimes let him rough up the hair kidogo.
Kidogo ama...
Mwe
wivu tupe huko. Ubaki na cornrows za Arkeli.
Imagine.
Vein itoke hapa pap. Juu huko site. Kupiga nduru.
Ya wanawake ama ya wanaume? Madems. What about it? You guys.
Madem wajifundishe kunini.
Abujui vile munakuwa played.
Iko tu sawa. Wewe tudanganye, but you make some sound.
I'm telling you, if there's anything I teach women to fake, it's the mourn. I teach women, you don't have to fake an orgasm. Please don't fake an orgasm. When it comes to mourning, you can even mourn in style. You don't have to fake an orgasm because it's not responsible. You are. So who are you lying to?
Hey, will you repeat that statement again?
You're not responsible to the women orgasm.
Say men
You play
are
a
not.
part. You play a part.
Say men are not responsible.
No, they are not.
You say me from wambie hapa.
Hiyo kwa nini imekuexcite?
Kwa sababu wanatubule mingi. He did not even make me. I'm like, wait, when I was handling my business, why were you not? Where were you?
Okay, I agree. I agree
when I was
with
coming,
Obinna.
where were you going?
I agree with Obinna. The man is not responsible for your orgasm.
Good.
You are, but he plays a part.
Of course, I showed up.
25% responsible. All he has to do is show up, stay hard enough for you to do your thing. So encourage him how to teach him how to touch you as a naked woman, because that's where you go wrong.
Okay.
You understand? You see, there's no way a man can have penetrative sex if they don't have an erection. Do you know women get an erection too? But it's downplayed. Yes, women get an erection. It's not called an erection. It's called vaginal tenting. You know, you need to arouse the woman to a certain point for her to be able to get the orgasm. And that's where foreplay comes in. Without foreplay, very few women will get an orgasm. Foreplay has to be there. And then, depending on what kind of a woman she is, sometimes it takes 20 minutes, sometimes 15, sometimes 10. But
Dr.
never.
Mwaka alituambia 12 minutes tunashuka mbogi.
Okay, so let me break down my 20 minutes. Like for me, it has to be 20 minutes. And because it has to be 20 minutes. And it's because, wacha kuangalia saa.
Tuko busy.
And that's why we can't afford to have it every single night. I agree we are busy. But the night is supposed to happen, hakuna mambo business.
Okay.
Everything comes to a standstill.
20 minutes.
And you concentrate on one. Let me explain the 20 minutes. The first 5 minutes is to help the woman to be present. Unasikia hiyo watu wanasema mwanamke ni jiko ya makaa, mwanamume ni gas, unafanya chop chop amewaka. Mwanamke unatiki, there's some truth in it.
Okay.
The first 20 minutes, we are multitaskers. You don't expect us to drop everything and now we are present and we enjoy. It doesn't happen. The first 20 minutes, you can shika, you can kiss, you can do whatever it is. Her mind is still all over the place.
The first 5 minutes?
The first 5 minutes.
Okay.
So it helps her to be present. After the first 5 minutes, then she starts to feel the touch. She starts to feel the kiss. She actually sees you now.
She starts feeling the touch after 5 minutes.
Way after 5 minutes.
Of continuous kissing.
It doesn't. You see, that's why you don't just kiss. In fact, people who just kiss are lousy lover. If kissing is all you do as foreplay, you suck.
God damn. You suck.
Because you have to do so many things. Okay? And if it's kissing, does it just have to happen on the lips? I mean, look at her. She's a whole body. Plant a kiss everywhere you can. Try to lick her toes. I knew he was going to say that. Such a jungle guy. Women prepare for lovemaking. They prepare for lovemaking. We come ready. We don't want to give you foot and mouth disease. We come ready and prepared. Okay. My point is, you don't just have to concentrate on the lips.
Okay.
We don't want our lips sore. Most of the time, they drool. They're not very good kissers, you know. So kiss kidogo here and kiss everywhere. Okay? After that, now the second set of 5 minutes, it helps. And now the body starts to get ready. A woman's body is magical. You see, the uterus ascends, it leaves way, it knows what's coming. The vagina elongates, the vulva contracts, the nipples zinanini, macho nakwambia kama kuna macho yanatisha, yanaanza kulegea vizuri. Sauti inaanza kuwa nyororo, her whole body is ready. No matter how bad her vaginal muscles are, if you do the foreplay well, slumberland, unaseko velvetish warmth, you know, she will have the best vagina in town. I assure you. So hii mambo ya kukiss and then putting fingers down, magic guys, stop. You leave the pleasure knob unattended, you're busy putting fingers where? Give women infection. Stop.
Mbona unaniangalia?
Sijakuwa-
Guy.
Wacha kujishuku.
As if you're talking to me.
talking to you?
Why am I the one who's feeling guilty? Look at Korir, come on. Look at this people. Angalia ule mlu ya Busia.
It's very easy to pleasure women. And if you don't know, imagine us. Ego yenu like, oh, you know, siwezi kuuliza, I'm supposed to know. You can't know because all women are different. Like, I don't kiss on the lips. I don't. I lost it when I was pregnant with my firstborn child.
You lost what?
The kissing, the whatever. I don't like to kiss because I used to be nosy and I would spit. Even a month after I gave birth, I'm still spitting. So what time was I going to kiss? And after that, I decided, but don't worry, I kiss everywhere else. So that's not a problem. You know?
Just the lips is where you draw the line. But you
know-
go all the way to Timbuktu. You are kissing Timbuktu.
So don't assume same things work for ulizaneni. And if you can sign a sex contract, so it explains exactly how she likes to be touched.
Sign a what?
A sex contract.
What is that?
It's a sex contract.
Like, what does it have?
It explains exactly what I fancy, what I like, what turns me on. Although when you give it to women, it's not just about sex. It's about the whole marriage. But to men, it's about sex and nothing but sex. But still, it works. At least you started from somewhere. There's some sort of communication, you know, and explanation and reciprocation.
Mepeleka mpaka contract kwa vitu zenye.
I'm taking this business very seriously.
Now
Marriages
you know.
have to work. Na si kuvumilia. Wanawake wataki tena kuvumilia. You don't want your women to move out. You think it's only men who go out these days? Women are the biggest cheaters if you ask me. You can stone me later. It's true. Atuvumilia tuna hiyo time ya kuvumilia. Na tutakuweka hapo na utakuwa sawa. So why go there? Why go there? Kama haizi simama vizuri ana promise kuchemsha muhogo strong erection, I mean, patia yeye gami. Na kama hajui, teach him how to touch a naked woman. Remember I said it's a trick and technique. Na kama hataki kufundishwa, take it to the Lord in prayer.
Orgasms.
Yes.
For men, we see.
Yeah.
You can see, you're like, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
For the ladies, sometimes you might not see. And sometimes they fake it.
We are very good at that.
Yeah.
Sometimes the faking is just to encourage him.
Yeah, but sometimes also just to get it over with.
So this is what I would say to the ladies. If it's easy for you to get an orgasm, it's just one day, you know, you can fake it once in a while, knowing you get healthy orgasms. But if you've never had an orgasm, stop faking it. Maybe the reason why you've never had an orgasm is because you've been faking it too much, too long.
But
He's not doing anything. Go, boom. Then he remembers, what did I do? She came, saw her the last time. He did nothing. So he continues to do nothing. So stop faking it.
Listen
you
to
can
that.
fake the sound. You can fake the moans. Oh, it's so hot when you fake the moans. But not the orgasm. You can fake the moan in style, man.
What?
You can go all machine gun on him. You can do all that.
Which one is your favorite fake moaning?
For fake, Dini?
Yeah.
I'm married to a Kikuyu.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna kill me. He's going to kill me. When I'm divorced, he's a problem.
Kwani anaja problem? Imeisha mafuta.
You never know. You know? And you see, for me, I can't fake it because he knows me. I can't fake it. But there's a way I behave. You know, so I can't, to me, and there's no need, for me, I feel like there's no need to fake. You know?
Akisema, uwi, unaniua. Unanimaliza. Woi.
But it's okay for you to moan and groan if you're not a screamer. You know, express. It's a turn on to everybody, even for yourself. Express yourself. Who said,
Even for the neighbors.
Please don't do it for the neighbors.
Perform. Let me come out of there. The neighbors are like, hey, Obinna. Mama.
Yeah. So, first of all, the orgasm men need to understand. There's so many types of orgasm, but I like talking about two.
Okay.
Okay. The genital type of orgasm. the vaginal orgasm and the clitoral orgasm. The vaginal orgasm has got everything to do with the vagina. The clitoral orgasm has got, the clitoral orgasm has got everything to do with the clit. The vaginal orgasm has got everything to do with the G-spot.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
And people have complicated this G-spot story so much. Every time I see a G-spot story, I get so furious. It's very simple. The clit at the top, the base is the G-spot. That's all you need to know. And no, it doesn't move. It's like no, it doesn't move. Actually, mara my G-spot is here. Mara my no. It's in one place. Wala kwa mapua, wala kwa mdomo. If sometimes you feel good on the dashboard, it's called a boobgasm. You know?
Oh wow. such a mouthy word.
Exactly.
Oh, such a
but
booby word.
It doesn't move. But we have different erotic spots, and the G-spot is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So learn how to angle yourself. Learn how to get him to hit the right spot. And maybe I can also explain something. Okay. Many times people say, oh, sex ni tamu chungu. No, sex ni tamu chungu. Sex ni tamu tamu throughout. The G-spot ndio tamu chungu. The first time you touch it, it's more pain than pleasure. And many women, when the man presses it, they feel a bit of pain, they twist. No. Just when they continue to massage, that pain quickly turns into a confusion and then a bit of yumminess, sweetness, and then before you realize, there's a nice warm release. So, G-spot is tamu chungu. Sex is not. If sex pains, there's a problem. Those two don't go together.
Upimwe. Tinasikianga uchungu kwanza.
Hiyo ni G-spot. Inasikia uchungu kwanza ndio unapata.
Like sex, like some would say.
If somebody says wanasikiaga uchungu kwanza, it's because the first foreplay has not been done. She doesn't have the erection. She's not ready. So it's dry. You know, but if foreplay has been done, ukianza haitakuwa uchungu.
Okay.
Yes.
What if positions? Someone feels pain in certain positions?
Change to another position you feel comfortable.
Okay.
You know, sometimes it could be a position you really like, but for that particular time, it's not working. And sometimes the pain is because of dryness. I don't know why women shy away from using lubrication. Please, lube is your best friend. Because,
Mate?
Never. Mate itakupatia nini? Infection. Mate si natural. Mate na inafanyisha wanawake wanakuwa infection chungu nzima.
Kana mtu haja brush meno.
Hata si hivyo tu, you know, mate, do you know, infections zote zile mtu anaweza kupata kwa mdomo anaweza kukupatia huko. So let's not use mate. I mean, why would you let him spit on you? Give Miss Victoria the respect she deserves. No spitting. Use Aruba or Smooth. Those are lubricants special for that.
Oh, wow. Okay, do you believe in soul ties?
No.
Well, lima ukilima.
I don't believe in soul ties. No.
Semanga ukilima umetoka na soul ya mtu uende kwingine unatoka na soul ya mwingine. Like people are just collecting souls.
Okay, maybe I'll put it differently. You are overexposing yourself.
Okay.
You understand? And maybe I've not done much research on soul ties, but the little I hear from people and the way they describe it, there could be some truth in it. You see, sexual exposure to women, it does something. And I've gotten in trouble so many times because of this. You know, when I tell people, when you overexpose yourself, you sleep with too many men, at some point it's going to haunt you. First of all, you actually consider yourself to be damaged goods. And majority of the women, they say, no, if men can do it, women can do it too. We are built differently, whether you like it or not. Men can have sex and disconnect. We can't. We connect with people we have sex with, whether you like it or not. So that overexposure, it does haunt you. Either by the time you get married, you're not settled, you know, or you're looking for something you had before, and you don't have it now, you know. So it just brings too many complications.
So achana nayo.
Yeah.
Ama punguza.
If you can avoid it, better for you as the woman.
Okay. Kuna swali lilikuwa muulizwa hapa that kuna watu wanaekanga ring kwa nini?
Yeah, kwa Mr. Victor.
Yeah.
Yes, there are different kind of rings. There are some which are just for pleasure, you know. they're vibrating rings. So a man puts it on and then it vibrates the Mr. Victor. So when he goes in, it vibrates all of you. So it's an accessory you use and it's nice. And there are some rings which men who are overly endowed, over 6 inch, they put to limit how far they can go in. And then there are rings for premature ejaculation. I had to do a lot of research because people come to with all sorts of DNA. Rings for premature ejaculation, magnetic rings. You wear it to the base of the Mr. Victor. So when the blood flows, it doesn't flow back. So you're able to sustain an erection for longer. So which ring is he talking about?
I have no idea. I said a ring.
Yeah,
put a ring
but
on
sometimes it's just for fun. And I encourage couples to accessorize.
To use tools.
To accessorize, but not with organ-shaped. You know, you could have a vibrating, the vibrating ring, vibrating eggs. Tools or accessories you can use for both of you, not for solo sex, for duo. It takes it to a different level. But have a meeting first. See one day the brother, there's a ring on him. And he has no idea. Hey, utafundishwa kwa pastor, exactly.
We're like, guy, what's that?
Exactly.
Wait a minute, let me show you.
Yeah, so some of these things, please discuss. If it's okay with the two of you as a couple, why not? But don't let the other person force the other person. Okay. If it's a mutual agreement, go for it.
Where? Squatting na kunyora.
Kunyora ni nini? I don't know what kunyora.
Kususu.
Okay, so
kuna watu wanasemanga squat ni susu.
I know why they would say that. Very, very controversial, and yes, have gotten in trouble for this, but I stand by my point. Squatting is not orgasmic.
Huh?
Squatting is not orgasmic. It's a form of female ejaculation, but it's not orgasmic. And yes, I do say this again. Nobody can teach you how to squat. You are either a squatter or you're not. Okay? I think what we need to concentrate on here is an orgasm.
Okay.
You know, if you get, because orgasm is the climax of sexual performance.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? The man gets an orgasm, the woman gets an orgasm. Hey, happy country. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah? But squatting, you either can squat or not. Okay, this is when it gets very graphic. When you get an orgasm, sorry to say, but you have a fuck face. You know what that is? Okay. Your eyes are flash, you know, you're panting. Something happens when you ejaculate. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Even for the woman, when they get an orgasm, they also have the heart is racing, the eyes are flash, the nipples, kila kitu, the skin. If you're dark, it becomes purplish. If you're light, it becomes pinkish. You know, something happens. But when you squat, nothing. You do whatever it is, you gush and
kuna watu wengine wanasemanga lazima atio kama hujaifanya dema squat wewe si mudu.
Hao ni wale wamezoea kukojolewa.
Na wanasema by the demu wote wakipita kwa mkono yangu. When they pass through these fingers. Wewe lazima kitanda ikue.
I disagree.
Tubadilishe upside down.
I totally disagree, but female ejaculation is nini? Women ejaculate, only that is not as much as men. Okay. Sometimes you can miss it. But when a woman gets an orgasm, they become wetter. And that's one of the ways for men to check. If she's done, boom, and then she's running dry, bro, you've just been played.
God damn.
You understand? But if she's done, she goes, and then she's wetter, she's just ejaculated. And it's so, sometimes it just trickles, it's little. You can miss it. It's easy to miss. But squat is a gush. You know, it actually splashes, it's a gush. Not every woman can do that. And not because they're not sexy or they don't have, you know, a sexual, whatever it is, no.
Okay.
You are either a squatter or you're not.
Okay. What's your take on multiple sexual partners? Is it got 2-some, 3-some, 5-some, nini?
I feel nothing for that.
Because even some married couples experiment. You bring someone in the marriage, then
most of the time it doesn't end well. It doesn't end well. I am a marriage crusader, I'm a sex therapist, call me whatever name you call. but I still hold the marital values.
Yeah.
I still uphold the marital values.
Okay.
To me, marriage, to me, I see it the Christian, you know. So I don't...
One man, one woman.
One man, one woman.
Yeah.
If you have problems, try to resolve them in-house. Don't go bringing other people, because that is not a solution.
Yeah.
Many times when you open that door, there's no shutting it, and there's no guarantee. And anybody, show me somebody who's been doing that for over 30 years and they're still strong in their marriage.
Tricky.
I want the comments to come. Because many times people say, like, oh, you're so conservative, you're so... No. I do understand no man can satisfy one woman and no woman can satisfy one man. I agree, you know. But then to what level that satisfaction? Do you want 100%? Then you should have gotten married to a human being. You understand? Okay. So issues zitakuja, ndio maana kuna fighter lift. Kuna aruba, kuna miski, kuna pheromones, unapaka, unamrudisha. You know, you attract him back. Kama unaona Miss Victoria inanuka samaki.
Nanuka mbuta.
You know, we have all sorts of miski. You know, prepare. You know, all that. But bringing another person is not the solution. So for me, stick to one. Stick to one.
Let's talk about there's a term known as stigmatized. You've heard about it?
No. Explain to me, what is it? I know the word stigmatized, but I don't think, what context? Explain to me.
Is it a possibility? Like unapatanga, someone lays it down very well, mpaka sasa huyu mtu anamkwamia. Sasa you find it's a toxic relationship ama whatever, but hawaoni any other thing, hawako tu zile za mimi hapa ndio nafika.
Oh, that person already has issues themselves. You understand? If your relationship is toxic,
yeah.
What I can say is relationships are emotional, and sometimes somebody might not know it's toxic for them until something happens or it gets to a point when they realize.
Okay.
Otherwise, you could see this relationship from afar. You could see the relationship is not working and it's toxic for one person. But the person in that relationship may not see. And you may not be able to help them because they don't see it themselves. But one time, they wake up and they realize. Or I can explain it to you this way. I don't believe in divorce. You understand? Especially if it's not life-threatening. If it's not working, try and try and try again. Until now you realize it's not working, kabisa. But do you know in so many relationships, when it gets toxic like that, it's not easy for women to just up and go because there's so many things which come to play. So women don't just up and go. So women leave, then leave.
Okay.
They leave emotionally, then they prepare their physical move. And it can take as long as 20 years. Maybe that relationship went sour when the baby was born. And she continued having babies. When all the babies grow up and they leave, kamzee kanaachwa, and then you start wondering, what happened? We had a happy marriage, we were in a good relationship, and the chick is like, you were in a good relationship. I'd prepare this move a long time ago. Okay. And there's nothing you can do to stop the woman. If she's not ready to leave, even if the relationship is toxic, she's not leaving because she's not ready to leave. But once the woman has made the decision to leave, it can take 1 year, it can take 20 years. But if she decided to leave, she will leave.
Where?
For men, I think it's easy. They strategize kidogo kidogo, then they leave. But for women, it's a lot harder.
It's tricky. It's a different conversation. Up next, we're going to be having Kenyan Prince. He's already in the building. Amekuja na gari zake 3. Amekuja na Uber. What happened to the convertible? Mwambia tuko na Vital Lift. Tumpange ayepeleke ule mrembo wake. Also, this show has been powered by Mozart Bet, and I have a couple of goodies I want to give away to somebody. Like I said, starting next week, inshallah, I'll be giving a brand new phone every week. All you have to do, yes, I want you to join. I want you to join, use my name, and use it to register. Then we'll be picking one of the people from that part who can get to win the phone. And the only way we'll verify ni kama umeingia, tutakwambia haya, tuma screenshot kwa this number, unatuma screenshot, umekuwa umeingia, umeekelea, and then you win. However, for today, I have goodies over here, courtesy of Mozart Bet. So this one is I have a hoodie over here. Check it out. Unajua ni msimu wa baridi. So I have a hoodie over here for somebody. And this hoodie comes with a catalog. And of course comes with a Mozart Bet notebook. Comes with a very nice key holder. And then comes with a very nice t-shirt. All right. So this one, unachukua moja unapea mtu wako nyingine. I want to give to one of the people who are watching. So, nikimaliza hivi na guest wetu, naenda kuambia venye napatiana. Hapa tu kwenye comment section below. And then pia tuko na ball that tunaenda kupeana pia leo, this one. We're going to give to either someone who has a football team, ama unajipanga unataka tu kuenjoy, we'll give you a football team over there. We are hosting Gertrude Mungai na conversation imekuwa interesting. There's something that people really wanted to find out. When you give this conversation and your sex education and everything, do you get requests from men for they want you to teach them like a practical like?
Of course I do.
Hey.
Of course I do. And some can be very disrespectful because ever since you've known about me, Obinna, who doesn't know I'm married?
By the everybody
Exactly,
knows,
because it's the first thing I say.
Yeah.
You know, to stop anybody who wants to, you know,
You
it's
think
one
that one
thing to
stops
say
people?
nipatie huyu nini na nini, it's one thing. But it's another thing to pursue and pursue and pursue and send messages and do all that. And
Wana insist. Hata wanataka kukuoa
hakuna mtu amesema anataka kunioa.
au kupiga tu.
Hata sijui ni nini wanataka.
Umejua chenye wanataka. Trust me, you know what I want.
Yeah,
You
so
know
yes,
exactly.
yes,
Yeah.
I do. But I don't think they are serious.
Or you don't think they are serious? Oh,
No.
unataka ukwe serious?
No. Wengine ni upuzi tu, jinga na kuni disrespect. That's how I see.
Disrespect aje?
Let a marriage proposal if you're very serious. If you dare.
Do you get cutted with young people?
Oh, I know, it's so annoying.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Kikorir, kikevo hivi kama
Na
ule
tuna
ule
vina
kwenye
wanaongea vibaya. I'm thinking, you young enough to be my
mimi.
son.
Mimi nikikushika mimi.
Bonzo, yeah, that language, yes. Yes. So please stop. And young is not attractive for me, no. Yeah. I think sexy is older, bit gray. Well,
A
taken
silver
care
fox.
of. Yeah. So if you're millennial,
Sahau.
Gen Z,
Kajenzi kana kama you better think twice.
But then there are some who genuinely ask questions because they want to know, especially when I did the dating show with Ofonike and Diana.
Yeah.
You know, that I enjoyed the show. You know, I was even the mom. I was the mom of the show and giving advice. That I enjoyed. So that show, I think also it changed so many things. So the Gen Z and millennials come to me as their mother. And that I like. I love that.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Kwa sawa.
So unachu ama uchu? Unalega story?
Kuchiwi kitu? Na chiu nipeleke wapi hiyo maanjam yote? Imagine uchu. Okay, unaweza chiu alafu nyonge.
Don't do that. Don't waste my product. It's too expensive and too, you know, for that. Kuna kunyonga.
Umesikia Munez? Usichiu na unyonge.
Kuna kunyonga.
Unanunua anajua alafu ananini.
So unajua kunyonga code name yake na nahitaji kujipigia ngoma. You see, it's better than kunyonga. Think about it. Maybe you should change kunyonga.
Okay. For the ones who do it. Pigia ngoma. Si wengine tunapigiwa ngoma. What are some of the cultural barriers that zina limit happy sexual environment in a marriage?
Some cultures believe
Yeah.
they believe in master-slave kind of marriage.
Master-slave?
The man
wow.
is the head, and what he says goes. So there's no partnership, as in I'm the head and I beg. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that is a modern-day marriage killer. And another one is mwanamume ni mwanamume, hata kuna flexibility. Hata hizi hata kwenda jikoni kujipikia chai. Naona hiyo pia ina. And then another one is women are not supposed to enjoy sex, so they cannot express freely. Yeah, I really didn't want to say circumcision. I hope nobody does that.
FGM.
Yes, that's even a crime, you know. And then another is marrying younger women, some actually underage.
That's child abuse. That's pedophile.
Most of there's one stupid, don't know whether I'm allowed to say this explanation eti ukioa kamsichana kadogo wewe ni mzee anakupatia damu changa. To me that is disgusting, it's pathetic.
It is
disgusting. Men need to stop that. You know, I don't mind getting married to an older man because that's what she chooses and there's attraction, they actually fell in love. I don't have a problem with that. But by the time you go to get married to somebody who is underage, at a body mature, you know, even giving back is an issue.
Kukula kifaranga, ukikaranga kifaranga, you know, it doesn't taste the same way a full-grown chicken. Exactly.
So that to me, those are some of the things which are heartbreaking, you know. And other things, it's not a cultural thing. It's just a man thing, and I hope I can make an appeal and say, imagine stonewalling, nil by mouth, kills marriages. When a man has messed, or when a woman has messed something up, and they don't want to talk about it, they don't give the other partner, you know, a chance to talk it out. That is one of the biggest marriage killers. Stonewalling. Yes. To me, if there's anything I can change, is that. Whatever it is, no matter how bad it is, it's so therapeutic and it resolves so many things when you put things on the table and talk. And if you realize, you know, you're talking at each other, get a mediator. There are very many, I'm one of them, and they actually will help you sort out your issues.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Mediate. Stonewalling will kill your marriage.
Yes.
There's something I wanted to ask you over here about the tools and the weapons that you have on the table. Hizo za pink ni nini? Mani purple?
It's a vaginal gym.
Nini yo?
In fact, I just sold my automatic.
Dumbbell.
It's actually a dumbbell for the vagina. You know the way you do dumbbells? This one is for the vagina.
Muko mpaka na dumbbell saizi?
Usiseme muko. Tunatengeneza mambo. This has got nothing to do with you guys.
Okay.
It's healthy for us. It actually helps with sexual arousal. It better your chance of you getting an orgasm.
Munataka kuunga huko down.
Hapana, ni blood flow. Inaleta tu blood flow. Mzuri sana. Hebu shika uone vozo vile ni smooth.
Wewe.
Come on.
Mbona umetupa hivyo?
Si ndo, maana ningekupatia usingeshika. Hebu shake, it's a vibron. You see? Exactly. So you exercise with this, it gives you the best vagina in town. It will make you tight with good elasticity, warm, velvetish and wet.
Goja, isn't za nani?
Mwanamke.
No, like who was using?
It's a woman. They are new.
Or is it mpya?
Well, you want to buy for her? You can't buy for her because it will be sending a very strong message.
She first refined her first.
You see, Miss Victoria speaks. Did you know that? And she doesn't speak very beautiful language. She speaks two languages. One is the other is the.
Oh, wow.
See? You guys know. Somebody just do. Ashaongeleshwa na Miss Victoria huyo. You know? So she speaks. And this will help. Because when that's the you're too wet, excessive. No, it's something which vibrates. So when you do the exercises, inazunguka hivi, it just revives the nerves.
Okay, hii unaingiza ndani? Hata hii? So zote?
Moja.
Oh,
either hiyo ama
hard.
Wacha nikuonesha hii double. This is the hardest one. It's not hard. You see, this is big, that is small. That all of it goes in. Then you can yank it out with the tail. This one goes in, your vaginal opening is here. This one stays out and creates resistance. Very, very effective. Every woman with a vagina and they're sexually active, they need it. But if you're a woman without a vagina, I guess you don't need it. It's important.
So women need to buy these things?
Yes. To exercise.
So unatumianga hizi?
Nani mimi? Na yes, I exercise with the vaginal gym. And then si kila siku, you know, the whole month of Feb, because it's my birthday month, I exercise. So the first time you're using this, it will be intense, it will take longer. After that, then just a few weeks in a year, and you're good to go. Unamkamata vizuri.
Okay.
Hakuna kupiga makelele kwa msajili.
Oh wow, okay. Yes. Na hizo zingine?
Sasa hizi ni miski.
Miski.
This is sweet lemon, this is vanilla, and this is pomegranate. Unajua ile Wakenya wanaita kungumanga? It's not even kukumanga. It's not even supposed to be kukumanga. It's supposed to be komamanga. It's the fruit pomegranate. Okay. So that's the state. It's an aphrodisiac. Miss Victoria doesn't have a very good smell sometimes. Sometimes because of an infection, sometimes because of men wamekwenda kukunywa, wakakula mutura, wakakula maini boiro, sweet nini boiro na kachumbari, and then no protection, that ejaculation business, and then even if the woman cleans, it drips the whole day. Sometimes women smell because of the men. Please take responsibility on behalf of your kings. See? Okay. And sometimes it's because of what we eat. We are what we eat. So I don't think we should stop eating whatever it is we need to eat. We continue eating, and then Miski is going to sort you out. Okay? You just apply around and otherwise ni different scents. Unachagua tu moja.
They do the same job, but it's a different scent.
Hii tu ndo tofauti.
Okay.
These are pheromones. Ni siri yetu. Tuna apply sisi, we stand out among so many other women. It mixes up with your natural pheromone, so it's attractive to you guys and turns us on. Na si urogi, by the way. Asa msiniambie na nini.
Ati mukipaka mnafanya nini?
It's a pheromone. Open it and smell. See how it smells. Kidogo tu. Yeah.
Oh, you said your name is...
No, it doesn't work that fast. It doesn't work that fast.
Nishasikia kuna mashori wananukianga hii kitu.
Kwa mbali. Kwa mbali. And it's, you just want to smell and smell and smell.
Kume mnetuloga
si kuwaroga. I mean, it's a tough world. Ideally, they're supposed to use it in the evening to attract only one person. But women are naughty. I know they use it during the day.
Napita na tao. Wasikia, kuna mtu. Excuse me. So, una excuse nani? Unaume paka. Vipi?
No, it's just something special.
So si tukipaka?
Haiwaka kwa wanawake.
Unajua?
Kwa wanaume.
Wacha sasa nipange wanaume. Ukitaka ku attract them girls.
It's not gonna work.
Unajua inaitwaje helicopter. Kuna aka kandege kadudu kana kama dede lakini kana kama helicopter kakona wings 4. Dragonfly.
I know.
Shika dragonfly. Kausha. Rego. Chukua petroleum jelly. Mix. Paka kwa mkono. Salimia galdem. Atakufuata mpaka kwenyu.
Okay, ama usiue kamdudu ka wenyewe. There is like that something like that being sold already processed.
There is?
Yeah.
Gani?
Even some drops.
Drops za kuweka wapi?
Yeah, za mdomo, za kunini. Usiue
kamdudu. Come on, si unipange.
Not easy to get. But I didn't know you could do that with the...
Hey, your dragonfly. Nyumbani tulizikimbiza. Huwezi zishika. Tulizikimbiza.
I didn't know you could do that. Interesting.
Now you know. Work with me nikupange. In the street is getting at. Ebu ngoja umesema ati ya nini na unauzwa wapi?
Actually it's Spanish fly. Spanish fly. Not dragonfly.
Wewe uligrow na mimi?
Kwa nini?
Yetu ni dragonfly.
Sijawahi sikia the dragonfly, especially the kamdudu. Okay. Okay.
Ngoja bado hujanimalizia hii story.
Yes.
Ati zinauzwa wapi?
Spanish fly. Kunayo kama hiyo.
Lakini
it's drop.
Ya men?
Ya women. Men and women.
So nikifanya dema ananifuata.
Drop. Unaona kama hii gami? Hiyo ni drop.
But dema ananifuata.
Si dem inakufanyisha wewe na kwa honi. Hiyo si ya nini?
Usisemi hiyo, nasema ya nikikusalimia tu hivi. Oh my God, Obinna.
So have you been doing that?
Bado sino natafuta na nataka kunipange.
I wouldn't know where to get the
There's some people want to shake their hands in this video. I'm like, oh, hello. Then you might have been, hello. I was like, what right, Mr. Pastri? Oh my God.
Oh my God. That Kamdudu has become an endangered species as we speak.
Yeah, I think the government needs to.
Yeah, protect the thing. So yeah, men love it. Also, when the perfume smell disappears, it really works. I've sold this thing for very many years, as long as I can remember. Inakuboost too. Yeah. Okay, don't rub. It's supposed to dab. When you rub, you change the scent. You're supposed to dab it gently. But it doesn't work on men.
I don't want it to work on men. I just want to feel it. It smells so good.
No, when the perfume
smell like I'm in a relationship.
When the perfume smells disappear, you get the real thing. And then it also lifts up the spirit, you know. If you're a little bit dull, sad, you apply this and keep sniffing. Oh, unaanza kucheka kama mjinga. Before you know, imekulegeza. In the evening, utapeana for free. Si lazima aombe.
Umesema pesa ngapi? I think we're buying this one too.
That is one of my favorite. And I tell women, this one doesn't stay on the chest of drawer in your house. It stays in your handbag. Go everywhere with it. So far, so good. If that product is out of stock, I'm in deep shit.
Secret of Seduction. You unauza sana hii.
Sana.
Shingapi?
Only 1,000 bob. And it lasts a very long time.
Where?
It lasts a very long time. Because you need a drop. You know where the pheromonic scent is concentrated? Hair replaces. Hair. So huko unatakana drop. So it doubles up.
Okay. Hii nataka tufanye experiment. Nimeona Tumbili na bibi yake wamekuja. Wako wapi?
So tupatie dadi Mrs. Tumbili.
Tutaka kuwekea Mrs. Tumbili. Kesho Tumbili atupatie review.
But it's already attracted.
It's sawa. It's already attracted. Iko sawa.
Because women need to be, the scent, you know. We need to learn how to make love with all our senses. Okay. And you know, horniness, ukware flani inanukia, ina harufu. It's not just the look. You know, when you say so, you walk into a room and there are a number of women, okay? And one of them is attracted to you. For some reason, I feel vibes zako. So it's not just the look. They emit a certain scent. Ukware unanukia. So kama meva ina double up. Ukware una harufu, by the way.
Inaitwa ukware.
I don't know what other name to use it. So kasirisha, funga masura na nini. No, we are women. Let it flow.
I'm like, I know you're looking at me like that. You're like, you don't want me, but I can smell it on here. Haya, leteni maswali kama 5 zile motomoto, zile zenye mmepata ikiwasumbua sana.
Oh jeez.
Nataka sasa tupeleke professional sasa atusaidie hapa. We have lost our boss just like that.
They've lost there?
Mimi nishaenda
wamenipoteza. You're not dying.
And we are losing him, man down. Obinna down, do you copy? Wait. Okay. Where is her shop? Where is your shop?
Kenyatta Avenue, Pioneer Kenyatta Avenue. Former Gilfila.
Yeah.
3rd floor, room 313.
Yeah.
But they can also call, we deliver.
Chukua number. Wape number.
Number ni 0722 900 523.
523.
Yes.
Okay. Single people wanaweza tumia hii kitu tricky.
Nani?
Hiyo nishamjibu ati sikusumbue. Ati what's her take on polygamy? She already spoke about it indirectly. But you can still
polygamy,
it. Yes.
Legally, second wife is mipango za kando, which I feel nothing for, and multiple lovers. Okay. But there are some cultures. You see, a Christian marriage allows one wife, but a civil customary marriage, depending on where you're coming from, you can get more than. Lakini officialize, yende huko vichochoroni, kunini, kumaliza nguvu alafu naletea bibi yako maderere. That's what I'm against.
Okay. Wana nasema leo hujatuonyesha mastingo.
Wamezoea
Yara last time aliniambia
nilikuwa nimemwambia Obinna alete bed.
Nafasi vizuri ya kutengeneza. Nikamwambia utalala kwa kitu utafanya nini? Alafu leo amekuja kidogo. Okay. Ati Obinna rudisha hizo dawa. Nilishazirudisha.
I insist he has to keep them, aanze kuchew.
Nilishazirudisha, si mnaona hata ziko huku. Nilizirudisha, ameweka kwa nini? Si ndio hii, sionyeshe ndio hii.
Get your own Vita Lift.
Yeah, nilisharudisha. Nimepatia jina ati Vita Lift.
That's what it's called, Vita Lift. Yes.
Uliza stress ball inasaidia nini?
Nini?
Stress ball.
Stress too. Is that a thing for squeezing? This is not a stress ball. This is a vaginal.
Nafikiri inafanya mkono inakuwa strong.
Hata si
Vidole.
Sasa huyo anaanza ku miss the point. You know sometimes when you're so stressed and you tense up. Yeah. So hii inaku relax.
Haya, Obinna.
Kuna zingine by the way.
Uliza scents for men they can use to attract money, bro. Scent of money. Yeah. Trust me, they smell it on you.
Yeah. There's no rich, ugly man.
Oh.
And that's an aphrodisiac. And all women are turned on by money.
God damn.
They're just afraid to be called gold diggers. So stop calling women gold diggers. Sometimes there's no gold to be dug. Yeah. Money attracts everybody and turns every woman on.
Aya, kuna mtu anasema mbona akisquat anasikianga vizuri? Cecilia Mutuku.
Ati?
Akisquat anasikianga vizuri.
Sijasema hasikii vizuri,
yeah. Lakini
it's not orgasmic.
Okay. Hatichunga Korir asikufuate na pheromones. Wewe ni mimi nanukia hivyo. Ndio hapa Korir akurudile.
Anaonekana.
Anapata ngumi. Yes. Rose Nemo, orgasm. Can a woman have an orgasm and not feel it or react?
No, you can't miss it.
Wengine wanakuambia, "Guy, nimekaa." Well, yeah, really. Yangu inakuanga hivyo silent. Hata kama tuna decorum.
You can't miss it.
Amekudanganya, si ndio? Akikore tumekuwa tukipangwa. Ati guy mimi nakuanga hivyo, imagine. Serious. Please, no, relax. Imagine kwanza mara mbili. Kwani ukusikia? Tumepangwa. Tumepangwa. Asipoenda apate nini?
No. Women don't make faces. They don't look like they're about to poof or die. You guys become the ugliest. Have you ever seen yourselves?
Oja, let me ask you. Not you guys. Say you are partner in pleasure. Secondly, women don't say women don't. Have you been with women?
I've never been with women. But trust me, if you compare with men, there's why are you putting me in trouble? It's not a kamba thing. It's a female thing. The ugly face that kupiga nini ku make my faces and it's a men thing. Women look so beautiful.
Wapi? Keva unasikia? Ati women, oh my God, hi guy. I just landed on Mars. I have my shit together. No. So go. Na unafikiria kuna epilepsy.
I'm telling you, maybe.
Hapo sasa unapangalia sisi.
Unakika hujapangwa.
Nataka kupange kwa tu sawa. Well, okay, that's very interesting. Yeah? Ati?
Maswali hayaeleweki.
Yeah, mtu anaandika something. Watu wanasema hiyo kumbao ya 36 hours. Ati
kama huna shida, I understand. But I'm talking to the brother who is struggling, is almost breaking their marriage. Or the woman is almost moving out. Sometimes hata wewe kama mwanamke. Ndio maana most of the things for men in my shop, they come in a way that the woman can help, can administer or can help. Kama chai mfalme. You just make tea for him every evening. You know? Anakunywa tu nini? Prunus africanus. It really sorts out his prostate and is able to perform. Hii ni gami. Mwambie tu tukule gami. Kama basi nunua mbili, mkula wewe moja, kula mwache yeye akule. Wewe kama mwanamke haina effect, lakini yeye kama mwanamume strong.
What's the name of that perfume? Aina jina, this
Scent of a woman.
Oh, it's
scent of a woman, yes.
Scent of a woman.
Kama nataka the Arabic name.
Yeah, si Arabu.
Scent of a woman.
Woman iko sawa. Scent of a woman iko sawa. Ati Obinna, muulize kama unameza na Panadol. Kumeza nini na Panadol?
Hiyo gummy.
No, sijui anasema hebu be specific because the gummy you chew.
You chew. Na kama saa zile hujakunywa it will take longer to kick in when you drink. So you have to be sober. You can drink within the 34 hours, 36 hours. Okay. But when you take it, avoid.
Okay.
Na kama unakunywa madawa zingine kama za BP, hypertension, hizo ma strong meds, check with your doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, you will not know how it will interact with this.
Okay. Uliza story na soul ties, we already asked that one. Just rewind the interview, utaipata hapo, tumediscuss vizuri sana. Vizuri sana. Mina tafadhali. Surely. Come on, man. Musikwe hivyo. 360. Come on, guys. Hata mkuwe na huruma. Kwa mama yenyu. Kwa mama yenyu. Alisema anapenda kutoa mam. Hey.
Ati 360.
Hey. 51, guys. Wacheni kuacha American Pie. Watu sayo kwa hizo masites.
Trust me, there's nothing I haven't had. Kutoka kwa young men na nini.
Wanakwambia kila kitu.
Lakini ni still story tu.
Asma Sheikh. Muulize kama si mtu ni sawa.
Kama?
Si mtu ni sawa.
The exit.
Yes.
Personal preference. Yeah, it's a personal preference. To me, it's an exit. Only things are supposed to come out of it. Nothing's supposed to go in.
Yeah, we say personal preference.
Oh, imagine, let me tell you why. If you're not, some people they like to experiment. If you're not being forced into it, that's the worst thing ever. There's some people who are forced into it because the guy wants to experiment. You understand? Yeah, but for me, imagine if Miss Victoria works very well, why go down that road?
Exactly my point. Yeah. It's fine. To each his own. Muuliza hapo kwa mguu kutetemeka. That means you've done a good job, my brother. Akitoa kwa Michael Jackson.
I agree.
His name is Thriller.
I
Apiga
agree.
kizombi. We zombie haujui hapo. Good job.
Take that as a compliment.
Yes. That's a compliment.
Yes.
Because aizi zuya, oh my God. Mguu iko very good. Hiyo kachini sema what's my name, baby? Yeah. Sasa wewe ametoka hapa anatembea tu normal kwang.
Alafu sengine mguu inatetemekaga depending on how much umechota.
Aiwacha wewe.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
If it's not within marriage, ile tu mtu anataka kukupamba na kukupanga. Miguu inaweza I am telling you.
Muna fake mpaka miguu saizi. Come on, man.
There's one guy who told me, Mimi, I think I'm too powerful for women. Or maybe I'm too big. Kwa nini wana faint? I've never heard of it. I'm thinking, nikamuuliza, is it just one person or all of them? So sometimes the story is not adding up. Let's just say there's a lot of faking. Let's just agree. You know your game and know your thing and collect as much information as you can.
Umenishtua. Siku hizi mna fake mpaka kutetemeka mguu. Si hata mna fake kulia na kunini. Sasa mpaka mguu mmetuharibia. Mimi kwa nafikiria so kuna vitu mbili zinafaa ziwe constant. Kutetemeka mguu na vidole za mguu kujikunja hivi. Kumbe hizo mpaka mna fake.
Eti kujikunja?
Si mguu, vidole za mguu.
Kujikunja.
So kama wewe ni mwanaume unataka kuangalia geometer, angalia hiyo mguu. Ikijikunja hivi mimi najikunja inarudio side nyingine vidole za mguu. Uko sawa. Kumbe hiyo pia mna fake. Alafu ukishamaliza tenda unaona kumbe umeharibu.
Unajua wapi hakunaga fake? Ni kwa ndoa.
We have a lot of people who are in fake marriages. Wana pretend the way wako happy.
Nasema hiyo mambo ya sex na nini. What will I get by faking for my husband? Allowance. He doesn't have a point to allowance. Actually, that's a thing. Maybe I should try.
Is quiffing okay? Lauren Lampa.
Quiffing. Okay, so let me explain what quiffing is. Is what I call pussy farts. Yeah. No, it's not okay. Tone tighten, longer foreplay, so because it can be a bit embarrassing. Okay. The pussy farts, major pussy farts. The right word actually is quiffing. She's right.
Okay.
Yeah, but what people know if I say quiffing, not so many people would know what it is. Yeah.
Okay. So jipange.
Get yourself some balls. You'll be good to go.
Okay. So, I'm having a special comedy stand-up, 2 hours on stage, one man. It's happening on the 7th of June. I want you to get your tickets. There's an exclusive sale that is happening at the moment. 1,000 bob for regular, 2,500 for VIP, and then a group ticket is 3,500 for 5 people. All right? 7th of June, happening at the Red Room. We'll be at the Red Room over here. 6th is my birthday, so I'm giving you guys a gift. On the 7th, I'm going to be telling you a lot of mistakes that I made. The first time I landed in Mass. Yeah, that's the term I use. First time I landed in Mass. I'll be telling you that story. It's a very interesting story. Yeah, I didn't know. Okay, well, let me know where's the material. But I've made so many mistakes in my life. Most of them are very funny. In hindsight, when you look at them, you're like, wait a minute, what was I thinking? Okay, so get your ticket that day. Come and have a front row seat and have a good time. Trust me, it's going to be worth your time and what the effort. Na ukitoka hapo utasema Obinna wewe ni fala, lakini nimejifunza ABCD. So you laugh and you will learn from my mistake. 7th of June happening at the Red Room. Davido umeweka? But umeweka poster kwa nini hiyo? Oh. Mbona nani anatetemeka hapo? Katrina. Ukiona Katrina anatetemeka hivyo unajua kuna kitu yenye imefanya mambo yake. Na mimi hata sijaionea huku. How come mimi sijaichekia huku? Niko tu sawa. If you say you put it, it's fine. It's fine. All right. So I think tumemalizia hapo.
Hey, people were kind. Sikupata maswali ya vihoja.
Wanauliza wana repeat
the
at
same
your
thing.
styles are bad nini. We spoke about those ones. Alisema they're just 4 major styles. The rest are variations. So for the ones who have come late, you'll go back to the beginning of the interview. Hizi maswali mnaleta hapa hizi zote tumeshazi tackle. Naona kuwa na watu ask about male gel. Guy, see, come on, tushaongea about them. This is a gift for you. It's a cologne from Michael's bouquet. A normal cologne.
For my husband.
That's for you.
For me?
Yeah, unaweza share naye though.
Oh, yes. I love
perfumes.
perfumes.
Husband wako.
I love me. Unajua cologne najua ni ya wanaume.
This is perfume. Let me give you this one. Take this one. Take this one. I love the scent of this one. This is even more feminine. Ebu feel this one, you let me know.
Okay. Pink.
That is for Michael's bouquet. So end up ukinukia fiti.
Thank you.
Karibu.
Kuna mazawadi pia hapa.
Kuna mazawadi.
I like this one.
That's
it's
the
floral.
It is nicely.
It's very floral.
Pink one.
I
Spray
like
hii ingine ufurahishe iwa nini.
Ni ufurahishe nani? Perfume si ya kujifurahisha wewe. Unless ni pheromonic perfume. You know some of the things which happen when you're married for so long. Kuna vitu zingine azimshtui. You literally have to set him on fire for him to notice. Oops. So unless it's a pheromonic perfume, so this is for me. You apply, you feel good for yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't lose it completely just because you're married.
You set him on fire for him to notice. Okay.
This was easy. I enjoyed myself.
It was. It's just a conversation. A lot of people, sometimes they get scared of it. I'm like, no, just come, we chill, we sit, we talk. You see, Kenya Prince has been here 57 times. Na tena ndo amerudi today is going to be the 58th time. And we all just have a good time. Tunacheka, tunashine, hivyo tu. Yeah. And for the ones who are watching, kuna msama sema hapa Charcoal 4. Yeah, that one's also an amazing one. I have this goodie bag for you guys from Mozart Bet. So, I'm going to count the comments. Comment number 20. Mwenye ameka tu hashtag Mozart Bet. I'm going to give it to you. So put hashtag Mozart Bet on the comments. I'm going to count starting now. And then, the way you're going to get it, if you put, I'm going to screenshot. So Omosh will reach out to the first person, to the second person. Apate kama ume download Mozart Bet on your phone, ama ume register using my code, you're going to get it. All right? In the episode for Kenyan Prince, I'm going to give away a goodie bag just like this one, plus a ball. And then, hopefully next week, someone is also going to get a phone. All right, ndozo zimeanza. Nilisema comment number?
20.
Number 20. Aya, tunaanzia Chadwick Lebron ndio wa kwanza. After tu hiyo msee ameuliza story ya hiyo word hapo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Number 20 anaitwa Nicholas Muo. Anafuatwa na BSCN Nganga Geoffrey Mutie. Let me take a picture of this. Okay. So tuko na hao, Omosh is gonna reach out to you. Yes, I've said the name. So Omosh is gonna reach out to Nicholas Muo and then BSCN Nganga Geoffrey Mutie. So any of them, ule mwenye atakuwa ameregister na nini anapata this one, is a goodie bag, it has a hoodie, it has a notebook nini from Mozart Bet. Omosh utafanya mambo yako. Okay? Omosh, how are you gonna reach out to them though? Instagram. Una complicate Lingala. Aya, we're gonna figure that out. Thank you for coming, ma'am. I appreciate. It's been an eye-opening one.
Thank you for having me.
There are people who still want to reach out for many more consultations. Wakupate vipi?
Hiyo number 2, the office number 07
Okay.
22
22
900
Okay.
523.
All right.
Yeah, for consultation, for
Yes.
nini, whatever you need.
Okay. There you have it. So that's the match we had for this one. Up next is Kenyan Prince is here. Is in another dapper suit. Toka tuanze kutembea na Kenyan Prince siku hizi avai zile ma-t-shirt zake. Vest. Yuko na vest ingine hapo ya white anabeba milioni 10 hivi. Hii ni beja. Alafu na masimu 17. Siku hizi anapiga suti. So let's have a conversation with Kenyan Prince. Tumemaliza serious ones. Sasa isa tucheke. Alafu sasa tu relax. Asante.
Thank you for having me.
All righty.